I forgot to give you the link.
No, it's fine. I found it myself.
Oh, okay,
Because
good.
I actually do stuff.
Because you're responsible. Anyway.
Yeah. Because I'm the adult.
Hello, my pretty darlings. Welcome to another stream with me and co-host Admin Chan.
Hi.
Yes, you're allowed to talk now. Um,
I am talking.
okay, so I'm gonna do another sticker streams just like the one I did for
No,
Halloween.
it's fine. I found it myself.
Okay,
Because I
oops,
actually
forgot
do
to-
stuff. Go on.
And I forgot to turn down the. Yeah, I'm being very professional. Okay, basically, I'm gonna do another streams. I'm gonna do some Christmas edition stickers, like the ones I did for Halloween. And this time, I'm actually not gonna draw them live because it took way too long last time. So I already have my sketches ready. We're just gonna color them. But if you have an idea for another sticker at the end, if we're gonna have some time, like if the stream is gonna turn out to be too short, then we can do another sticker live. So let's get down to it. And admin Chan, as usual, she's gonna read the chat because I won't be able to. So she's gonna be responsible for reading the chat,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be responsible
yeah,
for walking and yeah.
Make sure that our voices are at the same sort of like volume.
Oh yeah, like I tried fixing it, but if you see that there was a problem, I can try and adjust it during.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna start walking and
Yeah. Because for some reason, like every time we do a stream, we have to change the sound levels because for some reason my mic is like way stronger than Daria's.
yeah, it's
and
like
I'm not
my
sure
voice.
what
I don't
that's
know if it's because
about.
I speak way softly because I'm a very soft-spoken person. But yeah, you may do with this drawing as
Yeah,
you
but
wish.
you're not that soft spoken.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why,
Yeah,
but
but
it's
you're
like
not that soft spoken.
either your mic is just way better because like I have a good mic, but I don't know. Maybe yours is better.
I mean, they're like both pretty good, but whatever. Okay, well, Kat says they're sort of quiet, but they're both at the same volume, so...
Okay, that's good. Actually, I had to turn down my volume a little bit because this is actually the first public stream I'm doing for my apartment. And my apartment is actually on a main street, so there's always like noises coming from the outside, so I like toned the volume down so you would hear mostly me and not the outside noises. Hi, welcome to Israel, where the streets are way noisier. And like you would hear all kinds of honking and screaming, and like that's normal. That's normal here. So I had to turn it
How
down.
am
Like
I
I'm
gonna
sorry.
sleep? Honestly, how?
Yeah, that's your problem. Now, I told you to come with like earplugs.
As long as they can hear us, it's fine.
I mean, I'm sorry that I couldn't make it like strong. I'm just gonna try and yell into the mic, and that's it. And like, I'm sorry for my roommate, but you know.
Why's your roommate involved?
No, it's because like I have to yell the whole time, and she's right next to me.
Oh,
like,
I thought you were like, I'm sorry for my roommate, as if they're doing something bad. I was like, she's not doing anything wrong. Don't be...
I mean, yeah, she's cool. Like I should have told her to come and say hi, but she's very shy, so I won't do that.
Yeah. Anime heroes, you can ask questions if you want, of course.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm all open for questions.
Okay, so a lot of people are already saying when's the next thing. So
oh yeah, that's a good one to start with. Oh, we actually have a list of questions, right? Like stuff I need to mention.
Yeah. But this is one of them though, because Daria's been super busy making the next chapter. That's why there's been like nothing on the channel for like
that's
a
like
month.
the last thing I uploaded was the angel that speedrunning, which is actually something I made for Viv's birthday, but I didn't want to submit right before part 3.5, so I like kept it. I held up. Do you say held up or held out or what? Oh, here comes the noise.
I think it's held out.
Yeah, so basically like I just waited for like a few weeks before I actually submit it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the reason I wanted to do the next Zodiac speedrunning, but I was like, I wanted to focus on episode 4, so that's why I haven't uploaded any other video. But basically, episode 4, hopefully, is gonna be ready on January.
Exciting.
Like, unless you're on Patreon, and then you're gonna get it at the end of this month. But you know.
Wait, the next chapter?
Episode 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, I didn't know. I just like zoned out. I was reading the chat, so.
Are you having fun? I can't read the chat, by the way, because like I'm trying to work and like I don't want to get distracted.
Oh yeah.
And I'm really bad at multitasking.
We say this like every time, and I'm gonna say it again. But
yeah, it's like some of them.
If you can,
some of the darlings have just joined in.
No. I'm saying if you can write in English, it would make it easier for me.
Oh yeah, because
I'm
like
the one that's reading
I know some of you know I'm from Israel, so you're gonna write stuff in Hebrew, but Mina can't read them, and I won't be able to see that. So
yeah,
writing. I mean, you can write in whatever language you want if you wanna talk amongst yourselves, but then like we won't be able to read it.
They say your accent is very beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
For some reason, she's like self-conscious about her voice, like a shit ton. Oh, god damn it! I swore.
Well, there goes my ad revenue.
I'm sorry.
And you had to say it like super clearly too. Like you brought your mouth to the mic and like whisper, like when you say
like
about,
lips on mic, like
yeah.
I get up on stage.
Like it's an ASMR. And how long have we been going? Like 3 minutes, pretty much. All right, great, awesome. Well, at least it wasn't my fault this time.
Okay, yeah. Well, usually it is your fault.
Yeah, usually. That's because I curse so much. But only in English. Like, I almost never curse in Hebrew.
Because, for some reason, the English curse words are, like, so much more impactful or something.
Yeah, and, like, you can put them all the time. You can drop F-bombs, like, whenever you want.
I love how it's called F-bombs as well. Like.
Yeah, I know.
Why isn't bombs, like, a problem word as well?
I don't know, because it can be cartoony. Wait, you were reading something from the chat.
I am. I'm reading the chat now.
Okay, so what's going on in there? Is everyone behaving?
Yes. No, I was just saying that you are self-conscious about your voice.
Yeah.
And especially your S's, even though they're fine. So
no,
I don't know.
I feel like my S's are way too pronounced. Like they're way too lingering.
They're not.
They are.
But whatever. Oh yeah, by the way, should I read questions that we can't answer, or
I mean, you can read whatever, and then I would decide if we can answer that or not.
Okay, fine. I will do then. I'll just firstly do the creative tips. Do you have any creative tips?
What, in general?
I think in general, yeah.
Well, to be fair, it's a very big question, so I'm gonna have to have it like simplified.
Go on then.
Oh, you mean do it myself? Okay, basically, creative tip. Just do it, man. It's fun. It's fine. Like, I know a lot of the time I see people who like art videos they're telling young artists to sometimes draw stuff they don't enjoy because that's the only way to get better.
Yeah.
Which, it's true that I agree with, but I also kind of disagree with it at the same time, if that makes any sense, because like when you're young, if you just started to draw, like, and you're still in the phase that like you love it and you just draw what you love.
Mm-hmm.
As a professional artist, you already know that you should sometimes draw stuff you don't like because that's the only way to get better. But if you would say that to someone who just started drawing, it would kind of put them off if you'd be like, no, stop drawing what you like and start drawing stuff you need to know.
Yeah, and like challenge yourself with...
Yeah, I'm not saying that challenging yourself is bad, but that's very much of a mindset of someone who's already been drawing for a while and now they got to the point where they figured out themselves that the only way to get better is to like do stuff they don't want to. And the best, I have an example for that because basically my oldest brother is an animator. So when I was a kid, when I was like 8 years old, I had this really doofy way of drawing horses because horses are hard. So like I would draw something really simple. It was like something like this.
It's gonna be slow for them though, isn't it?
No, they're gonna get it at the same time.
Oh, okay.
It was something like that, something really, really simple. But then he was just like, so it became like a formula every time I had to draw horses. So it was like, and you're just fine with drawing it like that, like just keeping it like that. And I was like, yeah, it's fine. And he was like, no, you should draw it like, you should practice on drawing actual horses. And then he went and got me like an animal anatomy book.
Nice.
So he opened it on like the horses page where you show all the muscles and the bone structure and everything. And he was like, study this and draw like that. So I was just like sitting with it for about an hour, and it really annoyed me. And I just like gave up. So basically, I like to call it the Picasso approach, because Picasso was a great artist because his dad was like this artist who would force him to draw hyper realistic when he was like 3.
Yeah.
And then eventually, like, he already knew how to draw realism really well, but then he came up with his own style, and that's like the non-realistic style. But basically what I'm saying is that, like, while you need to challenge yourself, you also need to have fun.
Yeah.
So if you're not having fun, you're not gonna want to challenge yourself.
Yeah.
And it has to come from you. Like,
no.
What?
I was saying, is that it?
No, there's more. Well, I told you it's a complicated question.
Because you paused for like ages, so I was like, you gonna continue or?
I didn't pause for it. Okay, fine. I guess I'm done.
Okay. Does the cane possess Missy, or does it just make her an evil vampire? I guess like, that's
it possesses her.
thing.
She's possessed.
Yeah. And then somebody was like, will you do a crossover episode? But I'm not sure what
with what
they mean your crossover. Yeah. With what do you mean that she's gonna cross over with? How do you avoid writer's block?
I don't really have a writer's block because I always have my I mean, that's actually something you should answer because you're an actual writer.
Oh yeah.
Mina. It's like,
well, I don't really. No. Well, the thing is, I don't tend to have like writer's block. I have like motivation problems. So like the thing is, well, when I have ever had writer's block, which is rare, but I tend to like get somebody else involved, like one of my friends or something, and then so for my like book that I'm doing now, I had like a major problem with it like halfway through, and then I had to have my dad come and like sit in my room, and I basically laid out the entire plot of it, like every character, every side plot, like on a whiteboard, and then like we went through it together basically and sorted everything out. So like it's good to get a secondary opinion instead of just doing it by yourself. That's usually how I get past stuff like that. But yeah, mostly I just struggle with motivation because effort. Yeah. But still. Do you want to work at a pro animation studio in the future?
Yes. That's it.
Haven't you already though?
No, I worked at a studio like right after I graduated. My animation teacher was actually a boss of an animation studio in Israel. So because he already knew me, he immediately, as I graduated, he asked me if I want to work for them. And that studio is basically, even though it's in Israel, it only does shows for an American audience. And it's basically like, it's a toddler's channel, so you only do like very child-friendly kind of simple animation.
Right.
So it was fine. I've been there for like a year and a half, and because I was a freelancer, I would like come and go, like depending on how many projects they have. Like sometimes I would be there for a few months, and then there was nothing, and then I would come back.
Oh yeah, that was sort of shifty. And that was like around when you were making chapter 3. And then
it was actually when I was making chapter 2. I mean, it wasn't a chapter. It was when I made Land of the Dead. And that's why Land of the Dead took so long. It took me like a year because I also had a daytime job. Yeah.
That was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is your internet bad or something? Because
Yes.
it does. Yeah, I was gonna tell. I was gonna say. I cannot speak.
Sorry.
Oh, they mean a crossover with Threnody.
Oh,
Maybe.
yeah. I'm open. I'm open to the idea, but it has to like work well together. Like I don't wanna make a crossover, but then like in a future episode it's not gonna work. But then I'll be like, oh, done.
Yeah. And
I don't really like that.
Daria's sort of worlds, like her animation worlds that Missy is like ages in the future of when Threnody is set. Threnody is like hella in the past. Like it's so long ago.
Yeah, it's like the Vampire series is more like modern times.
Yeah, no one would be like no one from Threnody would be alive in
but Missy can resurrect them.
Daria's time. Okay, yeah. I mean, even though I have like vampires in my series and everything, stuff happens to them, man. But you'll find out.
Yeah.
But not yet, but soon, because I had like such a huge delay in releasing the next song, but it's coming, so it's fine. I'm not stressing about it, not at all. And then like insert the crazy emoji. Like they got rid of my favorite emoji on Facebook.
Too hard.
Yeah, it was so depressing. Like, you know that emoji where it's like this sort of crazy face where like one eye is squinting and one is like wide? They got rid of, like, they replaced it with a new version. I'm not happy, okay? I'm really not happy because it's not what it used to be. I'm just saying.
Just not the
anyway,
same.
Where are we from?
Do you want to answer that first? Because mine is way crazier.
It's not really. I'm from England.
Well, you're from England and from the States.
Oh, okay, fine. I'm from both. Well, I was born in America, but I live in England now. So, yeah.
And I'm from Israel. That's why I have this wacky accent.
It's not really wacky, though, is it?
No, a lot of people, like, let's just say that people who aren't from Israel would never know what this accent is. That's why everyone thinks I have, like, a French accent, because it's just a weird accent.
It's like, yeah, loads of people think you're French. And I'm like, why, though?
Because I guess an Israeli accent is a French accent now. Deal with it.
Sure, whatever. Will the night series continue after the first?
Yes, it's actually, the next one's gonna come out very soon.
Can we have ASMR Daria?
Yay! Okay, what do you want me to say?
I don't know, just do some basic ASMR stuff.
I don't know. I don't really like ASMR, so I don't know what's going on with that. Like, it creeps
Daria
me
doesn't
out.
like it. I do,
freaks
but
me out. It gives me shivers.
it's good. I literally can't sleep
It's
without
really
it. Like
sexual.
it's not. You're just watching the wrong ones.
They're all kind of weirdly sexual.
You're not doing it. You're not doing it.
What am I supposed to do?
The ASMR and Mr. Wanapon. I'm Mina, okay? I'm the English woman talking to you, talking to Daria.
Well then, seeing how you are the English one.
No, you're not whispering. You have to whisper.
I can't whisper, then they won't hear anything. Also, I don't have the mic for an ASMR.
Go up to the mic, like really, do that.
No, I'm not doing that.
And
He'll
be like,
do that.
Yeah. And then be like, hey, welcome to our channel. Like that.
I couldn't do anything.
Oh, never mind.
I don't have
okay,
the
what
mic
software
for
are you using?
What?
Daria, focus.
Yeah.
What software are you using?
Right now I'm using Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop CS6. And for my animation, I'm using Adobe Animate.
Classic.
I know.
Will Missy and Duke have a baby?
Not in the near future. I don't know, they're gonna have to discuss it, but right now, like, especially now.
They're gonna have to discuss it.
Yeah, they're like, okay, listen. Like, she sits him down and it's like, okay, look.
No, he's still outside. She's like peeking out the window like,
she
hey.
just like goes outside. She's like, hey. So I've been thinking, like, while you're outside and have nowhere to go. What is your view on babies?
And Duke is like, please no.
And Duke is like, I was sleeping. Like he was like in a cardboard box or something.
Yeah, he's got like a little blanket in a cardboard box. He's like a little cat.
No, it comes
And
to
it's like
the next day. Okay, Mina and I, like whenever we do a stream, like whenever we do a Patreon stream, we're always like starting to get sidetracked and start like bringing up weirdly uncanon
and we do that in
stuff.
Skype though.
Oh yeah, like we bring weirdly uncanon stuff. It's like, what if Duke and Missy were like that, and like he had a plan to sneak back into the castle? I almost called it an apartment, which that's a very big apartment, but whatever.
The next vampire series is them in New York in a New York apartment.
And, like it has the Sex and the City opening. Like one of them just like walks around in a tutu, like Duke walks around in a tutu, and then like a bus comes over and splashes him.
And it's like one of those really bad Christmas movies where everything's really positive and she's like some writer from like
no, they have to save Santa Claus. They have to save Christmas.
yes, and there's a dog or a child. There's either a dog or a child in those.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah,
okay, anyway, we're getting sidetracked again. No, we're getting too sidetracked. Okay. Daria, what's it like to work on your own series and help with Has-Been Hotel?
They were both really fun. Actually, sometimes like I can't decide which one of them is more fun. So I'm like, I don't know what to do. Because I want to work on both of them, but they're both like a lot of work.
Yeah. I guess. You do have a lot. Hey, remember when everyone thought you were their child?
Like in the Untitled Chapter
in the
speed
speed
drawing.
drawing.
Everyone's like, oh, so I guess that's Duke and Missy's child. And I'm like, well, kind of.
No, like if anything, you're their mum.
Ew, what? So they were like brother and sister?
Ew, stop it. Okay. What was Missy's life like before she became a vampire?
I don't want to give it away because it's gonna have like we're gonna delve into that in the following next two chapters.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some more like backstory. I mean, not really a backstory, but as much as like more details.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever saw Steven Universe, what gems would you hang out with the most? Well, I can answer that for Daria. She wants to hang out with Peridot.
Yeah.
And I would be Blue Diamond because she's a babe.
You won't hang out with you would
basically.
She's
a babe.
Just
like
take her position. It's mine now.
Take her identity. Like I'm the sad tyrant now.
Yeah, I'm the sad dictator.
The sad, beautiful tyrant with like white hair.
I discovered. I mean, I haven't discovered, but I've shown to Mina that like apparently Blue Diamond's character is based off of Mattel or Metal from Galaxy Express 999, which is like a very old anime movie.
Yeah.
Except over there she's blonde and a robot. But it's basically her. She looks exactly the same.
She does look aesthetic though.
Yeah.
It makes me legit sad that the questions go so fast that we can only answer so many of them.
Yeah.
Like, because I want to answer all of them, but I can't. And then I'm like, this is like last time when somebody asked who would win in a fight between Irad and Missy, and I couldn't answer it because we were talking, but I wanted to. And actually, for the record, I don't know who would win. It would probably be Missy.
So it's like, I still wanted to answer that, so what's the answer? I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, but it would probably be Missy though, wouldn't it? Like
I don't know about
I don't know.
Because like, okay, at the moment, ignore that. At the moment, Missy is like very OP. Like she kind of kicks Duke around like it's no one's business. But she's gonna be less OP after episode 4 comes out. That's what I'm gonna say about
I guess so. But then at the same time, Irad is pretty weak without her staff.
Well, yeah, but Missy is like nothing without the staff.
Yeah, and also Irad like does stuff when she's like in a passionate, emotional mood, and I don't think she'd be like that with Missy because she hasn't had like a backstory
I mean,
with
yeah, to
her.
be fair, I
So
don't feel like she would fight her because Irad is like so good.
yeah, yeah, because they probably just get along, to be honest,
I
wouldn't
mean,
they?
I don't see
But
Missy like going around slapping bitches. I mean, she only does that to Doug because he kind of warned her. Like, he deserved that.
don't swear. Okay, well,
Well,
I
I
guess
didn't
now we
swear.
swore one. Yes, you did.
Okay, fine.
You don't even realize you're doing it.
No, I didn't say the two words I consider swear words.
You did.
Have I? Whatever.
Yes.
Maybe I'll
I'm
get
not
off the
repeating
hook.
it. I'm not.
Okay, fine, don't repeat it then.
Did we answer? Did we get sidetracked?
Yes.
What's going on? Okay.
What do you think?
Shh. That a stylistic choice for the stickers, or why are your lines blunt for this one?
They're blunt because stickers are usually, they're gonna be smaller, so they need to be more like defined. Like, that's why I'm also not gonna do shading, because like I don't want to do too many details, even though my stickers are already way too detailed. Like,
Yeah, these ones are so detailed.
I mean, so they're already
So
detailed enough, so I'm trying to like widen the lines so that like I would be forced to put less details.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you don't know that, but sometimes it's better to give yourself limitations, kind of like the Nuzlocke of drawings. Basically,
The
like
what?
the more Nuzlocke is when you play. It's a Pokemon mode where you play like whenever your Pokemon faints,
okay.
then they die.
Right.
It's really just like to make it harder on yourself. But now I can't play Pokemon without it because it feels really easy.
Okay.
So basically, it's like the more you limit yourself, you actually can come up with better results. Because like when you have way too many options, then
Yeah.
you just get confused. So limit yourself like with a color palette or like other stuff. You should try that and see what you can come up with.
Yeah. What would be Duke and Missy's worst gifts to receive?
Gifts. Oh man, that's a
Like Christmas gifts, I guess.
yeah. I mean, I guess Duke would really not. He wouldn't want to get a cat
Yeah.
or anything purple because he
I
hates
thought you
that
weren't gonna
color.
reveal that yet.
No, I wanted to do like a competition, but then I was like, nah, I don't know what to do with it, so like it's cancelled.
Oh, fair.
So yeah, basically Duke hates purple.
I
I
thought we
wonder
were like
why.
sort of. Why did I say we? It's like it's my thing as well.
No, it's not. You're just there for like emotional support. I don't know why I said that in that tone, but like yeah, in the weird baby tone. Whenever I try to make like an imitation or something, it just sounds like me doing a baby talk. Except you told me I do like boy, like little boy voices very well.
You do though.
Like I can actually imitate Steven from Steven Universe very well.
Do it.
But I can only do the and I'm Steven kind of thing, like the one from the opening theme. But then whenever I try to say anything else, it's like, it doesn't sound like him.
Do it.
And Steven!
Yay.
Yeah.
Like do that clap that they like the fancy people clap like a
it's the
tennis
Dumbledore
tournaments.
clap.
Yeah, whatever. Do you do live events? Would you go to a convention in Israel? They put in brackets.
Oh, I want to go to an event, but like I don't really have anyone to go with in Israel. I mean, I should ask my friend. I actually have a friend who's like very famous in the otaku community in Israel, so I should ask him if I can go with. But he's always like busy with stands and stuff, so he won't be able to hang around with me. And I don't want to go on my own because of my social anxiety, so...
Go with me.
Yeah, but you're not in Israel.
Well, I'll come then.
Okay, then. So when you'll be... Actually, if you're coming over on March, there might be a convention.
If I'm coming over in March. You
Well,
mean I am coming over in March?
Say. I mean, it's not true. The plane can crash.
Can you not? You're terrible. Just don't. See, okay, listen, Hunter's Square Hippie is right. Go with Mina to MCM.
What's that?
Like the London con.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do have plans on going to London on May. Like, it's not sure yet. I'm gonna have to see if like I'm actually gonna commit to that because I have a serious problem with responsibility. I'm irresponsible.
Who would you cosplay if you went?
Are they asking me or you?
I think they're asking you.
If I'm gonna go with Mina, I'm gonna cosplay as Irad because I already bought like the hand thingies.
That's from Threnody.
Yeah.
Actually, how many days would we go? Just 2 or like 1?
Yeah, I think 2.
Okay, well then I would do probably Missy on one day and then Nim on the other because I've already got the corset for Nim, and boy, I tell you that corset looks real good on me.
Boy,
okay,
let me tell you that.
I'm just saying it looks real good.
Girl.
It does. Somebody was like, "What is admin Chan?"
Well,
that's me.
The origin of the admin.
That's me. They said, well, actually, there's 2 of those. There's who is Admin Chan? Does she have a YouTube videos and art? And what is Admin Chan? Okay, I'm just gonna pair those into one thing. So that's me. I do have a YouTube channel. I do songs. That's it.
Brilliant.
Self-promotion over. Oh, some of these people are people that I saw at Comic-Con. Huh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I remember you guys. That was fun. That was actually so fun. Like, and then I was like collecting names to tell you so we could like call them out in the stream afterwards because remember on the Saturday at Con I rushed back so we could have our live stream.
Yeah, but did we?
That was such a thing. Yeah, we did.
Oh, good.
There was loads. Madam Purple and everything, people that we called out that we met in May. But that was when I was cosplaying Missy when people came over. But I'll probably cosplay Missy again in May. But I'm just saying, if you do come in May, then you need to see me in this corset, okay? Because like it looks so good. I'm just saying. Okay. How did we meet? Do you want to say that?
No.
Because I said that last time.
No, your English is better.
Your English is fine. What what are you on about?
You should do that.
Oh, fine. Okay, so like ages before Daria became super popular, like before her boom in popularity,
the night was just there on YouTube.
Yeah, it was just there. I became like a fan of it, and then I made this like little OC that was like a ghost called Esme, and she has a little portrait in Resurrection. You know when like Missy and Duke are like falling like Alice in Wonderland style and there's like portraits that go up. She has a little like silhouette. She's like has a little hat on. That's Esme. But anyway, I came up to Daria's like thingy. Facebook. Yeah, Facebook. I forgot
what do you call that thing that people go to?
Stop. So yeah, I went to Daria's Facebook and I like messaged her my really terrible art of Esme and Missy together, and I was like, I love your stuff, and then it just sort of went from there, and then basically I just kept annoying her, and we ended up being friends.
Yeah, but she taught me how, because I used to be garbage at like talking to people online. I would be so like straightforward and dry and evil. You didn't use emojis. Yeah, I would never say like, lol or have the X whatever. X.
It was cold. It was cold.
Yeah.
But now you're good at that, so.
Yeah, she taught me how to feel.
But so yeah, after like ages of speaking on Facebook, we ended up Skyping each other for the first time, and that went on for ages, and then Daria was too polite to leave even though she was hungry. So
for like 5
because this
hours,
happens like every
tired.
Still happens. You still do this.
Yeah,
where
I
you're
just
like
did yesterday.
Yeah, the only time you actually leave is when I I have to say, oh, I'm sort of hungry, and then you'll be like, jump off it and be like, yeah, I'm really hungry, I need to go. And I'm like, then why didn't you go earlier? And you're like, oh, I just didn't want to be rude. Just leave.
It's not nice.
It's so like, god damn it. Anyway, let's move on.
I remember when you said yesterday that Duke is a dog because of the shoes.
What? Yeah, because he is. Look at those shoes. They're stupid.
It's his Christmas shoes.
Little nerd. Look at him. Like freaking pink diamond. Got like little pom-poms at the end.
It's cute.
Pathetic.
It's a tiny clown. So is Pink Diamond supposed to be like the clown of the diamonds?
I guess.
Like, no offense to you people who actually like Pink Diamond for some reason. But
I thought you were like, no offense to your people, Pink Diamond. I was like, what?
No
because Pink Diamond's watching this stream. Daria, we're not answering any questions.
Okay,
we're getting off on tangents again.
Sorry.
Why is your channel called Daria Cohen? Is it just straight up your name?
Well, that's because back in the day I used to have like my YouTube name because I would only log in to like watch videos and I mean I never comment, but so because I didn't have anything to do with my channel, I would just like use my real name. And but usually my social media name is Chibidon.
Yeah.
And like
your DeviantArt.
Yeah. I mean it's my all my social media names. And the Chibidon origin is because like when I was in the army, yes, I served 2 years in the army. I'm a very small person. So I had like this friend and she would always call me Chibi because I was so small.
You are quite small.
Yeah. So like I just look like a child. So basically everyone treated me like a child. So and the Don came from because like whenever I have to make an avatar for a game, then writing Daria will take like whenever I have to play some game and then you have to enter your
I thought you were like you were making games now. I was like, what?
Yeah, I'm a programmer now too. I'm also an architect. You know that. I'm a marine biologist.
Move on.
So like I would always name my characters Dawn with like capitals because it's way shorter than Daria by one whole letter.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's where the Chibi Dawn came from.
That's it?
That's it. What you expect an epic battle in Mount Mordor.
Okay, I'm just saying. What time is it there?
Right now it's 8:38 p.m. where I am. What time is it at your place?
6:38 p.m.
Yeah, always ahead of you.
England. Daria's always 2 hours ahead of me.
Yeah, it's like when I used to have like this. I just had a dream about like the world ending, but then like I actually called the admin chat to be like, it's okay, I'm gonna die 2 hours ahead of you or something like that.
And then in your dream I was like, yeah, the world ending in England is actually quite nice. It's like snowing here. It's really aesthetic.
It's, like, it's so hot here. It's not fun at all.
Hey Mina, does Santa Claus know Duke raided his wardrobe? You know, I bet Duke made that himself because he's such a weird
he made him
body.
like a trap. Like he put in milk and cookies, but put like the net thing, the one that you like pull to capture wild animals. Like he was hiding behind the couch, like, oh, he's gonna get it now. And then like he kidnapped him Jack Skellington style. And then like
he wouldn't fit behind the couch. His stupid long legs would be poking out.
Yeah, we said something about like, man, Duke can never take like a flight anywhere because his legs would not fit anywhere.
Yeah, they'd be all like squished up.
Yeah, it looks like a stick bug.
Yeah. Why are we even talking about that? Oh yeah, because I was saying about my plane flights. I was trying to remember why we were even talking about Duke on the plane. And then I remembered it's because we were saying that I was saying I always like having a window seat when I come see Daria because I like staring out at the clouds. It's like a mood. And then Daria said that she likes aisle seats. And then we said that Duke would have to have aisle seats too because his legs are too freaking long.
Duke would have to have his own plane to fit inside.
He's just lying in the middle of the aisle. Like he doesn't even have a seat because he's too long.
Just like lying in his sarcophagus. Everyone's like,
Oh,
pay no attention to the coffin in the middle of the hall. Just walk over it.
how often do we Skype each other every day?
How often do we Skype each other every day? Well, every day.
I mean,
We
yeah,
don't actually Skype each other. We Skype each other almost every day. Like, sometimes I'd be busy, so...
Yeah,
I don't have
because
time to
sometimes Daria has too much to do, or like,
So I need to concentrate on stuff, so I can't talk.
yeah,
Like, I'm very bad at talking and walking at the same time, as you can see. That's why it takes me so long to just color this very tiny thing.
yeah, that is taking quite a while. But then when we do Skype, it goes on for like hours. Like, I think the average is like 4 hours. Would you
Yeah.
say that? Like, until I comment that I'm hungry, and then Daria admits that she's
And
been
then,
starving
I'm
for the
hungry
past
too.
like.
And then I just
That
go,
happens,
like, I try getting up and my legs are shut.
Your legs are what?
Shut.
Oh, they're shut.
Dude, this
Like they have
is-
little doors on them, and you like lock the
Meow.
door.
Yeah.
That's another thing to put
Yeah,
in
it's another
our
thing for the store. For the random
the store. The store. Actually, we have to explain the store.
Go
again.
ahead. Have fun.
So, when we're Skyping, sometimes we say like some random stuff that it goes into like a metaphorical store where we sell stuff that we come up with in Skype. So like, they're the most random ideas, but like, how do we even come up with them? It just happens. It's just
Yeah, we just
someone
rambling
makes
like
a
crazy
mistake
people
and
then make stuff.
yeah, and like we've got some weird stuff in that store right now. Like at the moment we have these people called bedmans, which are like men that sort of sleep in your bed and keep you warm. Like it's not like
Yeah, but it's
sexual
like
or
actual
weird. It's like
people.
yeah, and they like look after you in bed for some reason.
Yeah, they just like you snuggle with them. And
Yeah,
they're
like
just there waiting for you.
yeah, you can buy them in our like metaphorical store. These like bedmen. I forgot what mine was called. Oh wait,
Your
it was
name
Bernie,
is Bernie,
wasn't it?
I
Yeah,
forgot
it was
what
Bernie.
mine was called. Actually, I remember what's the name of my mirror ghost.
Oh yeah. Wait, you haven't explained the mirror ghost though.
Uh,
You've said that on Patreon.
let's see, the mirror ghost. What is it going? Yeah. So like every once in a while, I would hear loud banging coming from my mirror in
Why
my
do we
closet.
always talk about ghosts?
What?
We always end up talking about ghosts in the
Yeah, it's because
public
it's a
live
big part
streams.
of our lives.
Right. Go on.
There's like, so sometimes I would hear like this knocking coming from my bedroom closet, like from behind the mirror.
So shifty.
Yeah, and like, it actually hasn't happened in a while. Maybe they left, but basically I decided to name them Carl. So Carl is my mirror ghost. And then at some point I was like, okay, you know what? I think he tries to communicate with me. So I left him a Word document open all night so like he could type what he wants to say, because banging on doors wouldn't get you very far.
Yeah.
But no, he didn't write anything. So I'm like, well, okay then.
Too bad, so
Maybe
sad.
Maybe he's shy.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Why is it he though? What if it's a she?
I don't know. If
What
it
if
was
it's
a
a
she,
they?
then she could have typed me, hello, I'm a girl, but she didn't. So she's a he now. It's her fault.
What if it's a they?
Yeah.
You don't know. You
Yeah,
can't
that's
judge.
because the they thing isn't really a thing in Israel, so I almost never use them.
Oh yeah. That's like so annoying though, like
Yeah, it's so sexist.
yeah, you know the pronoun they don't have it in Israel.
Yeah, in
so
Israel it's either
you
a
have to,
boy
like,
or a
come
girl
up with
for
some-
everything, like even objects.
Yeah.
It's
It's so
like in
bad,
French,
like-
because in French there's also like everything has a boy term or a girl term. Like I should
Yeah.
say male or female, basically.
Very silly.
Oops,
But-
what am I doing?
Whatever. What's your favorite anime?
Kero or Gonzo.
Whatever. Is that weird thing?
Yeah, it's the weird alien. That's why
thing
Peridot
you
is
made
my
me watch.
favorite, because she's basically
Oh, right.
Kero.
Mine is Princess Tutu.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, it's a promise I will wear that corset. Like, I'll post it on probably just social media because, in fact, you know what? I'm just gonna post it in general, like just the corset in general, because you guys need to see it. It is a good corset. Like, I had this thing custom made. Okay, it's like exactly Nim's corset. It looks so good. Does Duke have a familiar?
Yes, it's Cerberus. except he's kind of separate from him because Severus is in hell. But you know, if he
Yeah,
has to
that's
have a familiar, then
sad.
he just goes like the most badass one he could find.
Yeah, but he's separate from him, so like,
Yeah,
how's
because
that gonna
otherwise
work?
it will be not fair.
He needs to do like Sabrina and like summon a new one in the forest.
Mm.
Have any of you seen that? Like that Sabrina thing on Netflix? What? It's
You
good.
talk about it all the time.
Because it's
You're
good.
obsessed with it.
Okay, listen. It just works with my aesthetic. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Wait, there was something we needed to talk about, but I forgot what it was.
Yeah,
Oh
nice.
yeah, what fruit? What fruit?
Oh yeah, the food thing. Like we just decided each of us, like, if you were a fruit, then what fruit would you be? And feel
I'm
free
a
to
pine berry.
participate.
I'm a pine berry.
No, you didn't. You're supposed to be a strawberry. Oh no, wait. The pine
You
berry
said
is
I'm a
like
pine
it's the
berry.
inverted.
Don't be rude.
It's the
Don't
inverted
do this to me.
strawberry.
Yeah, yeah, it's like a white strawberry. Like it looks good.
And
Okay,
it
I'm a
tastes
pine
like
berry.
pineapple apparently.
Yeah, it's a good. So that's me as a fruit.
And
so like,
I'm
what
gonna
fruit would
be
you
a
be?
deadly nightshade.
Yeah.
Even though it's
Wait,
not
no,
really
you're not. What? I thought
Okay,
you were
fine.
being
I'm
that
gonna
like.
be a boysenberry.
Yeah, yeah. So what berry are you?
Yeah, feel
Like,
free
not
to
you, yeah.
answer in the chat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's good. It's good. Good chat.
Oh yeah, they decided to bring Duquette back because everyone liked her. So enjoy that.
Duquette is a thing. Did
Yeah.
anyone see me as Bousset at Comic-Con? Because that was an experience. Like, the last con in London, I went as Bousset. Actually, you probably wouldn't know that's me because I never made a post about it. But whatever. Okay, let's move on. If Duke and Missy exchange gifts, what would they give each other?
I don't know. Something terrible, I guess.
Yeah, it'd probably be like that question earlier with like, what's the worst gift you can give someone? That would be like the same answer.
Yeah, they don't like each other.
Yeah. But will they ever kiss in the future? Is one of the questions.
I don't want to answer that. It's like it's more
Okay,
fun
calm
to
down.
guess.
Uh-huh. Which character of Has Been Hotel is your favorite?
Alistair.
Alistair.
He's also like the most
Good
fun
son.
to animate. He's kind of like Duke, but not sex obsessed.
Duke is actually no, that was a question earlier. Let me try and remember it. It was something along the lines of, is Duke actually as charming as he thinks he is? It was something along the
Yes,
lines.
actually.
He gets
Like, believe
everyone
it or
he
not, he actually is, and you would see that in the fifth one.
Uh-huh. But whatever.
Yeah, not giving anything away, but
Um,
you would see that. I mean, you have seen him like being in the jacuzzi with the two hot gorgons, so you know.
Oh yeah, that was a thing. If Duke and Missy gave Mina and Daria gifts, what would they be?
Again, probably not very nice things.
That would be so rude. Like,
I know.
I feel
well,
like Missy
they're
and
not
I
exactly
would be
the
friends.
nicest people.
But I guess. I just like looked away from the mic with like the saddest expression, like you didn't
No
see.
gifts for me.
I want Christmas presents.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
But for Christmas I'm getting Daria doesn't do Christmas because she's lame.
Because
But,
she's an atheist. And because she's never been Christian.
Okay, whatever, same, but like still Christmas. But for Christmas, because okay, so I can sew, but I'm not like the best. So I asked my mum to
You know the best
help
Tom
me.
Sawyer?
What? Excuse me,
The people who saw.
dude. Oh God, stop! You're so weird.
You're bad with puns.
Yeah, you are. Just don't. I'm the pun. Leave the puns to me, okay?
Okay, fine.
Imagine if one day I don't make a pun on one of your videos. That would be a really
Hasn't
sad
it already
day.
happened? Like, have you made a pun on the friendly thing? Hold on, we need to focus.
I did. Oh my God, I didn't make a pun on the Threnody thing.
Huh. You failed.
Wait, no, I did. I swear I did. Oh my god. Anyway, what was I saying? I got distracted. Oh yeah, my mum is making the skirt for Nim so I can cosplay Nim because I want to. And you know, that was a bad thing. I did a bad thing when I made her design. I made it way too complicated because I didn't think I'd ever
Yeah, especially
cosplay
the
it. But then,
shoes.
no, actually, you know, I'm not even going there. I'm not even going there. I just got some white heels and it's
Doesn't
gonna be
remind
fine.
me
I'm
of the
not even.
shoes.
The shoes were Cat. That was Cat. That's on you, Cat. I know Cat is listening to this, and I'm calling
See,
you
that's why all
out
the
because.
characters I made, like especially for my back then comics, they were all barefoot. But that's because I just hate drawing shoes in general. I don't know why. I just like I really don't like drawing shoes.
I'm quite good at shoes, but like not fancy shoes. But then I gave the shoes for Nim to Cat, and I was like, "Can you make these cool?" And then Cat was like, "Yeah,"
Yeah.
and then
And
they
then she
did.
went way too extra.
They did.
She's also kind of like on you. Like now, every time you're gonna have to draw her, then it's gonna take way longer just because of the shoes.
I know. Don't remind me. Actually, you know what? You should see freaking Briar's shoes because those are gonna be extra, okay?
Well,
But
good
you
luck
won't see that
cosplaying
till like
that.
the third song. No, I'm not cosplaying Briar. Have you seen her hair?
No.
Anyway, what zodiac are we? Why does this always come up?
What?
Go on. What zodiac?
Oh, I'm Gemini.
I'm Pisces.
No, you're not.
Fine, I'm Taurus.
Yeah, but she doesn't feel like a Taurus. She wants to bloom as a Pisces.
Yeah. Bloom as a Pisces. What?
Yeah, I have found my calling in life, and it's a Pisces. I'm actually very much Gemini. Like everything they say about me is true, except for the fact that I'm a party animal because I'm not. I hate going out. Like I love staying indoors. But everything else, me being two-faced and evil, that's true.
No, it's not.
Okay, fine.
Yes, Kat, she'll add the roses to the back of the skirt. It's an important thing. What's our house in Hogwarts?
Ooh, mine is like. So initially, I thought I was from Hufflepuff. Like, no offense to them, but Hufflepuff is like the sucky house. So, like, but recently when I checked in the actual, like, Harry Potter website, turns out I'm from Ravenclaw. So that's cool.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't really like Harry Potter. I'm sorry if that's like a terrible
Yeah, but you
thing.
still know that. I also just recently checked, like, which house I am from Game of Thrones.
Go on then.
You know, the thing that you didn't do, even though I sent that to you.
What? You sent that to me and I didn't do it.
I sent to you on Facebook. I was like, oh, do
come
that
on,
quiz.
let's
And they
just
just
assume that I'm
ignored it.
the dragon thing. Just assume I'm the dragon thing. Everyone says I look like her, so.
Okay, fine. Basically,
Because I do have her aesthetic. I have the dark eyebrows and the lighter hair. So
okay, so I'm
just...
the Stark house. So that's cool.
Yeah, I can't answer that, so.
Okay. Sucks for you.
Oh, I can answer the Harry Potter one, though, because I did do that, and I got Slytherin, like, every time, so.
Yeah, well.
Let's Slytherin.
I mean, should we talk about the Patronuses? Even though I really didn't like it.
I don't even remember what happened with. See, people are getting upset now that you talked smack about Hufflepuff.
Oh, Jesus.
Well done, Daria.
What?
You talked smack about Hufflepuff, and now people are upset.
Yeah, but I said no offense to you, but I don't want to be a Hufflepuff. I mean, to be fair, no matter what I'm going. Can my roommate stop breaking the kitchen?
Then you go and the whole thing is just like taken
She's like,
apart.
I'm from Hufflepuff.
How dare you?
What'd you say?
What are you talking smack about Hufflepuff? Like banging pots and pans? Like,
look, I just have
like
an
Rapunzel.
issue with being called too nicey. I'm on the verge of being a Hufflepuff because I'm way too nice. And I have an issue with being way too nice because I still live under the impression that nice people have way harder life because people just walk all over them. Like, being evil is way better. They get everything done.
I mean, sure. Have we seen Soul Eater?
Yes. You haven't, but I have. It's actually one of my favorite animes, at least until the second season where it became lame.
Love how you just answer that for me. How did you know that? Have I ever told you
Well,
that?
because I already mentioned that at some point, and you're like, you didn't know what
Oh,
I was
yeah.
talking about.
Well, you do have like a weirdly accurate memory, so.
Yeah, I have an
But then I
amazing,
don't
phenomenal
because
memory. So
yeah, I don't. Daria can tell me a story about something on Skype, and I'll be like, ha, and then like the next day she'll like mention it. I'll be like, huh? And like
just
I'll
not
just
paying
not.
attention. And also, like,
Yeah,
that's
no,
why
I am. I just don't have a brain.
that's why like when I was in college, everything we only had one test a year basically, and it was always about history of the arts. And everything you need to do for those tests is just memorizing stuff. So people would freak out about it, but I always did very well in those because it's like, oh, memorizing stuff is easy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I always got like straight A's about that.
I hate how like all exams are freaking memory tests. It's the worst.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I hate writing essays because, like, I wrote one essay in my life. It was about the hentai one.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Okay.
What is going on?
She's throwing stuff away. Loudly. Basically, I only did one written essay in my life when I was in college, and actually I did two, but like the big one was the seminar one, which was about the hentai.
Mm-hmm.
And that was such a nightmare. It was like we had 2 months to write it, and everyone finished it in like a week. But I would keep getting up at night, like changing stuff, because I have to be like, no, I have to like proofread everything all the time. So
Actually, to be honest, me.
I changed
That's so
everything
me.
like 20 times because I was always like, it doesn't sound as good. It's like, you don't have that problem in tests. You just have to repeat what you know.
Yeah.
That's why writing, like, I would purposefully choose courses that had a final assignment as a test and like not as an essay because I hate writing essays.
Essays are legit.
No, there's way more room for errors. Like in a test, it doesn't matter how you write it as long as you memorize it perfectly.
I mean, I guess. But still. Is this a Christmas sticker?
Yes. It's very Christmas appropriate.
No, like, is this like, are you selling this as a sticker?
Yes.
Yeah. By the way, what server does Admin Chan manage? Server?
Server.
What do you mean server? And then I'm like a little waitress with like little cakes, little trays, and I'm like, phew, I'm serving. Sorry, I just hit the mic. Sorry. What?
What just happened?
I was talking, but then I hit the mic with my nail, and I apologized because I thought it was like a person. I was like, I'm so sorry.
You thought the mic was a person?
It's like, listen, my mic is my child, okay? Without my mic, I can't make my songs, okay?
Yeah.
So if the mic gets hurt, everything goes down bad, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like, then there really aren't going to be any more Threnody songs. Like, ever.
No.
Don't pretend you care.
No. Come back.
Actually, that's another thing. Will I make an original song for Vampire? Maybe.
Yeah, that would be nice.
You should totes make you mod in these chats. How do I make you mod?
Yeah, what is that? I'm sorry for my lack of technical control, but I really don't know.
I think you have to do that, Daria, because I can't do that.
How do you do that? What do you do?
I don't know. I'm not the one running this stream. You are. I'm just
don't have an idea how to do that. I'm gonna have to look it up like later because right now I don't want to mess up stuff.
Hit me, baby, one more time. I have no idea why that came in my head. It just did. If we could have any animal, fantasy or not, as a pet, what would it be?
A raven.
Oh yeah, I think you answered that once.
Yeah, but back then I just made dumb choices. Like I just tried to make a joke of it. So I was like, oh, a bumblebee and a seal. Or something
No,
like
that was like our past self animals. That was not the same thing.
Yeah, they talk about like spirit animals.
Yeah. I just want a ton of bats because it's a mood.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really into bats recently. I don't know why. Like, I was obsessed with manatees before, but then I saw this video of like a bat eating a banana, and ever since I've been like obsessed with bats, like more
Oh
so than
yeah,
usual.
like okay. So aside from a raven, I also want a pangolin. And for those of you who don't know what a pangolin
What?
is,
A tangerine?
no, a pangolin.
And then you just have a little orange like on a
And
like
oh, and there's
leash
like
that
a
you're
face on it.
like
This is
with
Henry.
googly eyes. With
Um,
googly eyes.
Yeah, I can make one right now. A pangolin is basically some type of an armadillo, but it looks like an armadillo from the Moomin show.
Oh, that thing.
Like it looks like a
Right,
dragon
right,
armadillo, but it's so cute. It walks on two legs, and it's so weird. It's like a tiny little person pretending to be an armadillo.
Oh my god, I remember you sending me like a video of those when we were like new friends. You sent it to me on like Facebook, and I was like, "What is that?"
What is
I
that?
remember
Go
that.
check it out. It's so cute.
I remember that.
It's
I
crazy.
do remember that. That was a thing. That was a thing. Um. Can wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Can Missy and Duke make new vampires, or can only the staff make vampires?
Yeah, they can make them. I mean, Duke definitely can. Missy, I'm not so sure about because she's not really a vampire. That's why, like, she doesn't really need to drink blood. And again, Duke hasn't drank anyone's blood yet.
He's like passing out.
Yeah, I have to like make a comment about it because like people are being confused over like what made Missy into a vampire. Duke didn't beat Missy, and the reason for that is because Duke actually doesn't bite girls
Yeah.
because he claims that what? Go on.
No. No, go on. Go on.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
No.
Now. Okay, basically,
Well, now you started it, so.
he doesn't bite girls because he said that like when they're young it's too sweet and when they're old it's too bitter.
Sure.
And also he does have like this catchphrase going like with his pansexuality theme. He says that girls are for. I can't say that actually.
We already started swearing.
No, I can't. Like maybe they wouldn't. Maybe there's like a limit.
Fine.
I'm trying. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna. Can you type
It says
in
on the wiki
chat?
page. Type it in the chat. Seriously?
Yeah.
You're
You,
pathetic.
you know the catchphrase. I'm trying to be cautious. Don't make
And no,
fun
I
of me.
can't speak Russian, by the way.
Yeah.
Are
not
you
yet.
actually typing it in the chat?
No, you're supposed to type it.
Why would I?
Because you're responsible for the chat.
Right. Fine,
I'm
fine.
walking,
I'm writing
I'm
it in
walking,
the chat.
woman.
I'm typing it. Hold on.
And the chant went silent. Everyone just like.
Anyway. If you would give Duke and Missy voices, who would you want them voiced by?
Well, I already know who Duke is voiced by. Because it is voiced by him a lot.
Missy's shifty though, but
Yeah, but I
You'll
don't
see.
like. I'm gonna leave that one open for. I won't say open for interpretation because I hate that term. But it's like I don't want to explain that now because I'm gonna explain it after episode 4, and you'll see why. So I'm not gonna answer that now.
Okay. Oh, we need to chant some fancy thing in front of the mirror to get it to the ghost to go away. You know what? I'll write it down.
Okay.
In fact, Kat, can you just send that to me on Facebook and then I'll do it later? Cause, yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Any tips on line art? Because theirs comes out wonky all the time.
Online art. Actually, I haven't tried that yet, but I heard that the program Lazy Nezumi is very good for line art. It like straighten your lines.
What? That didn't even sound like a proper word. Like you just said that like it was a different language.
It is like Nezumi is a mouse in Japanese,
Oh.
so it's called lazy mouse basically, and it's like
Me.
I mean you have to buy it. It's probably cost like I don't remember how much it cost, but like $20 or something, and then like it automatically straightens all your lines or something. I haven't tried that yet, but I heard people saying that it works really well.
Really well.
Shut up.
What's your favorite book? Well, I can answer that for Daria. It's Ella Enchanted.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about the Ella Enchanted thing?
Wow, did I really hate the movie? It's like right up there with
Yes,
my
that.
top 10 hated movies of all time. Yeah, the movie, I don't like it. It's bad. And it ruins
It's
the
very
book.
different. Very, very different from
Yeah,
the
don't
book.
watch the movie. Just read the book. It's way better.
I didn't even know how different they were until you sent me that like review thing.
Exactly. Yeah, there's like a video by a video that's called like Lost in Adaptation about Ella Enchanted. So it just explains, it's by the Dome. So just watch that one and then you'll see like how inferior the movie is.
It's so different. Like honestly,
Yeah, it's in my top 10 most hated movies.
Yeah. Oh, Sarah's going. Bye, Sarah. When is Leo going to come into this series?
There's actually he's not gonna come into the vampire series, but there will be like a test animation for the Zodiac characters as soon as I'm like done making all of them.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna start like practicing animating them because Leo is a disaster to animate, especially his mouth. Doing a lip sync to this thing, either I'm gonna change it because like even though I already drew him, I might have to adjust some stuff because it's not like the designs are not solid yet. So stuff might get changed. I mean the Gemini thing already got like the one from the speed drawing and the one with the dirty night clouds. It looks different. They look different.
Yeah.
So yeah, there might be like I'm gonna have to change to figure out a way to like animate Leo's mouth if I want to do lip sync with that.
Yeah. You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. I don't know why my voice went so weird. It's like fine.
Actually, I hope that like on January I'm gonna have time because right now I'm working on like 6 different speed drawings because there's gonna be a lot of speed drawings this month because Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas. It's like I'm not gonna say which one are they, but it is related to something I did last year. So that's why it had to be like this year again. So there's gonna be a lot of speed drawings. And then on January I wanna do like the next Zodiac character.
Yeah.
I won't say which one. Just gonna have to wait. And the order doesn't make any sense, so don't try and figure it out.
Oh, are you done?
Yeah.
Am I going to continue? Okay.
Done.
Jeez, okay. What's your favorite series on TV? Actually, what was our favorite series? But I'm asking you first.
Yeah, because I don't think we like the same thing. Yours is Sabrina.
No, Sabrina's just a new thing I like. My favorite is still probably Dexter. I do like Sabrina a lot, though.
I don't know. I used to really like House, but like watching it again, like I think I already watched it like 3 times, but watching it again, it's like it gets worse every time I watch it.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Too bad. So sad.
Yeah.
Actually, but we like a lot of cartoons, don't we? Those count. Those are TV shows. Scary. Actually, somebody did ask earlier if we saw Star versus the Force of Evil. Yeah. Daria doesn't really like it, but I do a lot.
I tried watching a few episodes of that, but I didn't really...
Yeah, it didn't really click with you, did it?
Yeah, I just really didn't like her voice.
What, Star?
Yeah.
Did you even get to Eclipse her?
No.
That's so
I like
sad.
the Eclipse story. Sounds cool, but because I've seen like clips of it, but I don't know. I don't really want to watch it. What?
Clips of Eclipse.
Clips, yeah. Oh, and anyway. I mean, if we're going to like cartoon series, then one of my favorite series is Wonder Over Yonder.
And Gravity Falls is a jam.
I haven't seen that yet. It's in my to-do list.
Wait, I thought you saw Gravity Falls.
Over the Garden Wall is really good.
Yeah, I still haven't seen that. Yeah, we've seen a lot of cartoons, but mostly we both like / hate Steven Universe at the same time. Well, okay, I love Steven Universe, but
don't stop.
There's a lot of problems with Steven Universe right now.
Yeah, I mean, when they do stuff well, then it's really well, but then when they mess up, it's really messed up.
Yeah.
There's like you either love that show or you hate it.
Yeah, it's a thing, but I mean, I do love it. It's just they are really weird with the pacing right now. I mean, I'm sure you guys know I love it anyway. I wrote a freaking song about White Diamond, even though we don't even know anything about her. But like, I
Wait a
saw
minute,
her and I
didn't
was
you
like,
say
I
you were
need to
gonna
write
write?
a song.
You said you were gonna write a song for all the diamonds, and then you never did.
Okay, because listen, then I
Mhm.
came up with the idea for Threnody at like 3 a.m. And I was like, I'm making a new series. So, no more diamond things. At least not for now, because I want to focus on Threnody because it's like getting so good.
Okay.
So, is Mina there? What do you mean? Like, am I in Israel? Because no,
No,
not right now. I'm just
she
like,
will be.
I will be in March. I'll go see Daria in March. Because last time I was there was in like April. That was like near my birthday. But actually, when I do go there, we'll probably do a live stream, won't we, Daria?
Yep. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna
Because
walk
might
at
as
that
well.
time, but we're gonna do a live stream of something.
Yeah, we'll do something. We'll do something while I'm there.
Mm.
Otaku bartender supported you on coffee.
Yay! Thank you.
Thank you.
Supported me on my
More
blood
clapping.
banks.
Blood banks.
Oh, I am in blood
Like
bags.
blood bags.
I
Wait,
have
what are
plenty
mine
of blood
again?
I actually like. I read this yaoi called. I mean, for those of you who don't know, I actually like yaoi. I read this
Most
yaoi
people
called Blood Bank, I think,
Okay.
which I think it's like just something someone made. Like it's not a studio thing. I think it drawn
Yeah.
really well, and it's actually that one was like legit the first one. I was more interested in the story than in the relationship.
Yeah.
That's kind of a cool story. Like I don't know if you can find it, then check it out.
Okay. What did I call my coffees again? Do you remember? Because I don't.
Time before Nim dies or something.
Oh yeah, time before Nim, like buy a little time before Nim loses her mind entirely.
That is so manipulative.
Stop.
It's like the pound puppies, where it's like if you won't buy them, then they'll die.
Yeah. If you don't support me on coffee, then Nim will die.
Yeah, you don't want that on your. You don't want your blood, her blood on your hands.
And then it's actually Briar who made the thing in the first place. Anyway, song suggestions. They need songs to listen to.
You asking me?
Yeah. You know, just listen
you
to a
really
bunch
should ask
of
Mina
musicals.
because she's the song master.
I am actually really good. Because the thing is, though, there are so many songs that I just like. There's so many. You just can't ask me this. It's just off the top of my head. I'm just saying, like, listen to musicals because they're so good. Like,
Yeah.
have you heard that Mean Girls musical yet? Because I know it sounds silly, but the songs are a bop. Like, for real. Like, honestly, it's a jam. So, if you haven't heard the Mean Girls soundtrack yet, you should check that out. Okay, fine. Or listen to Threnody. because Kat said listen to Threnody. What do you mean listen to all of them? There's only one Threnody.
No, I meant like
unless
all
you're a
you
supporter.
can listen to both the Mean Girls one and Threnody and.
Oh, I thought you meant like all the Threnodies. I was like, dude, there's only two.
In the world.
Yeah, and only the like patrons, only my patrons on Coffee like have heard the second song. So, but it's coming, okay? It's coming to the public. If you both were in the Breakfast Club, who would you be? The brain, the athlete, the recluse, the beauty, or the rebel?
What do you think?
Well, I'd obviously.
I mean, you'd be the beauty, I guess. What am I supposed to be?
I don't know what you'd be.
I'm neither of those. Maybe I'll be the brain. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I feel really pretentious saying about myself. Yeah, I'm really smart, so I'm gonna be the brain.
You are, though.
I don't know. It sounds very. I mean, I'm okay.
What
I'm
you mean? I'm
intelligent.
Okay. You are pretty smart. Yes. I'm just saying, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, all you have to do is join classes instead of listen, and that's it.
Yeah, and then you got in trouble with it.
Oh yeah, that's because like usually schools wouldn't mind if you join classes as long as like you won't interrupt, you know. But for some reason, I was like in the only school in the world where apparently joining class was way worse than just like yelling. So every time I would like, I had this mindset of hiding my drawings, and that's why I still have it to this day. Like I can't join public. Ironically enough, I know. I'm doing a
Yeah,
live
that
stream, but
sucks.
whatever. But like, I
Yeah, but
can't
like,
draw next
they're
to
not
other
like
people.
staring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel
Yeah.
like I'm doing something wrong because I've always been told like not to do that.
Yeah.
So thanks, teachers.
Your teachers were so weird though, like honestly.
Yeah, my teacher didn't like me at all.
You say that as if you had just one teacher, but you had many.
Yeah, but that one is like the one who legit didn't like me. The one who would always yell at me whenever I joined class. And meanwhile, like, people are throwing chairs and yelling and killing each other. It's like, Daria, stop drawing.
Yeah, like, calm down. Jeez, simmer down.
Yep.
For real.
Yeah.
And, I just watched the cartoon Grinch for the first time. The old one.
Oh yeah,
did you like
so
it?
Good.
Have you seen that new one that's come out?
I haven't seen that. You said we want to see it together.
Well, we can't, can we? Because you're not here.
I mean, when I'll be there.
What? It's still going to be in cinemas. We're going to see it in May.
So what are you talking about?
The Grinch thing in cinemas.
No, but like if I won't be there in time, whatever.
What are you talking about? We'll go see Wicked when you come here.
Okay.
Because
I have no say in that. Okay.
You already confirmed that you wanted to see that.
Yeah, I know. I do want to see that.
We're gonna have to get like good seats though, because I don't want your first time at Wicked being like bad seats. So I'm gonna have to like figure it out.
English theater.
Yeah, but usually when I go see Wicked, because I see it a lot, I always get like super cheap, ridiculously like bad seats, just because I like hearing like the music and the passion and the I don't even like stare at the stage. I just but whatever. Okay, what software are you using again?
Right now I'm using Photoshop, and for my animation I'm using Adobe Animate.
Yeah. Oh yeah, wait. What was that thing we were gonna say, but I forgot what it was. Hold on, I need to check the list. Bear with everyone for a minute, because I need to check the list.
Yeah, we actually make lists like before streams. It's like, oh, we have to talk about that.
Yeah, but then it happens more like with the Patreon live streams, because I'm not reading like a bunch of comments. Hold on. There was something. Okay. You have to talk about your brother's lecture in college.
Really? That's what we wrote?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, like I said in the beginning of the stream, that my oldest brother is also an animator. And he's way more famous in my country than I am, but like I'm way more famous on YouTube. So basically, when I was on my first year of college and I wanted to go to illustration department, because I studied graphic design, but I majored in illustration. So if you want to go to illustration, then you have to make that decision at the end of the first year and then decide if you want to go there. Yeah. And my brother also went to like the same college, and he also graduated from illustration department. So basically, like my teacher, the one who was also like my former boss, he called over 2 graduates from the illustration departments to like tell the freshman year students about the illustration department, and one of the graduates was my brother. Yeah. And no one knew he was my brother, because like we both look really different and we both have a very common last name, so no one make the connection. So we started talking about like animations and everything. And while he was talking, like I wasn't exactly being famous for being an animator back then, because it was only freshman year, so we didn't really started learning animation yet. But I already did like the one very long movie. It's called Color. I have it on my YouTube channel.
Oh, that first thing that you did.
Yeah, it doesn't look that good anymore, but I haven't seen that in years. So basically, it's like, so my brother was like lecturing about animation or whatever, and no one knew it was my brother. So at some point, like someone from my class just like turns to me and goes like, man, you guys have like the exact same way of speaking. Like you guys do the exact same hand movements and everything. And I'm like, yeah, it's an animator's thing. So no one figured it out. And I didn't want to tell anyone, because I didn't want people to think like I live in his shadow kind of thing, because he was already kind of famous.
Yeah.
So I was like, I want to be judged on my own merits. And then eventually my teacher kind of like accidentally blurted out that he was my brother, even though I told him to keep it a secret. And he's just like,
Wow.
whoops. And so like and everyone just like turned at me. It's like, oh, so you're so like his sister. And I'm like, yes. And from that point on, everyone just like, every time I did something well in animation, they were like, oh, no wonder, but her brother helped her out. And I'm like, he so didn't. Because my brother is not exactly the helping type. He would just be like, no, you do it yourself.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I take full... And, like, if you go... You can go check out his animation. His name is Cohen. We have very different styles.
Very, very different.
Yeah, like, he's a lot more grotesque. Like, at some point, my boss was just like, yeah, he does stuff for boys and you do stuff for girls. And I'm like, whatever.
Oh, yeah, that's so dumb, though. Like, what does that even mean? Stuff for boys,
like
stuff for
stuff
girls.
Is a lot more grotesque, I guess. It's a lot more super gel inspired. I don't know if you've seen that.
Sure.
It's a thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But whatever. Is that it? We gonna move on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm boring you.
No, jeez, no. Aggressive. Mina, I love your job. What job?
Your job as an admin.
I mean, oh, okay.
And then you're like, I could have got paid for that.
And then I'm like, hey, pay up, Daria.
Yeah, like after the streams, it's like, so where's my money?
I'm like, refuse to do any admin duties anymore until you pay me.
Yeah, money, please.
I need it. Okay, my laptop is being so bad recently. It's so terrible. And see, that's why Threnody is taking so long, because I can't do anything because my laptop's broken. But it's fine because Kat's helping now. So I'll release it this month sometime. I can't even remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, will the Zodiac Circus be a series, and will there be Libra?
Yeah, man, I have people ask me about Libra. You know, it's like, it's the most asked about Zodiac.
Is it?
Yeah, I forgot to tell you about it, but it's like, almost every day I get someone asking me about Libra.
Huh.
So yeah, there will be a Libra, and there will be all of them. Now, as far as series going, like, I'm working on it. I'm still not... I kind of know what I want to do, but it's like, it's still very, like, unclear exactly what the story is. So it's like in the making.
Yeah.
So in the meanwhile, it's just gonna be like designs and like occasionally a bunch of animation tests.
Yeah.
But you know, I can't do it right now because don't have time. Only one person.
And then all the like other copied Darias turn around like, hey, like there's clones of you in your room. We're all on their laptops at the same time.
That would be so nice if I had clones to do the job for me. And I could actually like, go outside sometimes.
But do you like share like experiences and stuff?
Experiences?
Like, does each clone share experiences and stuff they've done? Because otherwise I don't want to have a conversation with one Daria. Yeah, I was gonna say, because I can't talk with one Daria and then
no, if you talk to one of them, then all of us like experienced it, even if you didn't do that.
Cool, because I don't want to be friends with like some Darias, and then some Darias don't like me.
And then like you have to keep reinform all of them about everything. It's like
yeah, and then like when I come in March, there's like no one waiting for me at the airport, and I'm like, Daria, where are you? And you're like, oh, I told the other Daria to pick you up, but they're not there. And I'm like, dude.
They're not. They couldn't care.
I love how we talk about them as if they're an actual thing. Like, they do exist. They have the clothes.
Oh, yeah.
What inspired you to make Duke and Missy? Man, what a classic question.
Yeah. Basically, I'm sorry if it's gonna be very anticlimactic, but I needed something to do with like my final project, and I was like, oh yeah, I listened to that song called "The Night" by Voltaire. And,
which is her favorite song, by the way.
Yeah, it's my favorite song.
Somebody asked earlier. Yeah.
And like, I was already like a Voltaire fan back when I listened to it. I started listening to it when I was like 16, but then when I actually needed to do my final project, years later, I was like, oh, I always wanted to do that thing, because people would usually, almost no one knew what to do for a final project, like, the moment you made it to, like, senior year.
Yeah.
But I was already like, oh, finally, I can do my final project. So everyone was just like, yeah, I don't know, because, like, you have to go through conferences to approve of your final project before you, like, you can get the green light to start working on it. So
Yeah.
everyone was just like, I don't know, I was thinking about, like, something political, something about, like, the Middle East, like, the Palestinian Middle East, like, something really serious. And then they come to me and they're like, I want to do something about vampires. And everyone just, like, looking at me, like, what? And I'm like, I want to do something about vampires.
And then your teacher was just like...
No, and, like, the head of department he started going like, no way, but my teacher was like, no, trust me, it's gonna be good. So it just like, he didn't say anything. I was like, alright, I guess.
Sure.
So my conference was just really short. They were just like, oh, do a thing about vampires. And that's it.
Well, I'm glad you did it, otherwise we wouldn't have the night series, would we?
Yep. It's not the night series.
Vampire series. But everyone calls it the night series.
Yeah, I know, because like, it's not, I didn't write anywhere like on the song that it's called the Vampire series. I should do like a poster of the Vampire series, because the Night and Resurrection kind of have posters. Mostly the Night, but
yeah.
So yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
I should do that.
You should.
With my extra time.
I have no idea what you were just gonna say, but I have no idea. Anyway, what do we think about edgy/dark humor?
We love it here.
Here. Just only here.
Yeah, if anyone has like a joke about dead babies, then...
Oh, I hate babies.
Come on. Some of them are
and then you have that creepy neighbor as well.
Oh yeah, the psychopath kid.
He's so creepy.
Yeah, he's 4 years old and he's already like a Bond villain.
Yeah, there's this kid that lives like next to Daria. He's so like shifty, like you could tell he's gonna grow up to be like a mass murderer or something. Like, he's shifty, okay? Very shifty.
Yeah, but I won't go into details.
Yeah. He's just shifty.
Yeah, it's
a
long
story. Daria, do you have Discord?
Yes. But I don't know how to use it, so...
Yeah, it's not very helpful.
I'm mostly using it for the has-been work team, but that's because I have no choice. I don't get it all. Don't know what to do with it. I'm dumb.
Dude, what is going on with her legs?
I'm trying to figure out what color to make it. Like, help me out here.
Why do you need colors? It's just suspenders.
No, it's
why
like,
why is there pink?
It's tights.
Oh my god. Or you could not have the tights.
No, but she has the stripes.
Sure.
Come on. Help me out here, my friend.
I am not anything to do with this. I don't take responsibility for the...
You might be thinking that it's sexist. But let's not forget it's still Duke in there. So you know that if he had like a hat...
In there?
Yeah, in there. Because it's Duke who's like the princess, the super clown. So...
Yeah.
If he had a hat bad, you would know he would like totally abuse it, you know?
Yeah, true. Use it, abuse it.
So like, no offense to women. I happen to know women.
Oh, I know some too! Twins!
No.
Hey, what were you saying?
That's it, I'm done.
Oh, okay. Daria, can you speak Spanish?
Nope. But you can.
Yeah, I can speak some Spanish. Just moving on.
Yeah, that was like, man, that was fascinating.
Oh, for God's sake. Hola, ¿estás pasando una buena noche?
I get the buena noches part.
I was just saying, hello, are you having a good night?
I remember last time I said gringo all the time because I thought gringo meant stranger, but then, what does it mean?
Huh?
What does gringo actually mean?
We're not talking about gringo, dude. We're not doing that
I knew it was a word in Spanish, so I just say that all the time, but then someone was just like, it doesn't mean what you think it means. Like, it means something else.
Yeah.
So what does it mean?
Oh, okay, people want fishnets.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a good idea. Let's do that.
Those shoes are so lame.
No, she rocks those shoes. It's the dog.
She really doesn't. She looks like a dork.
She doesn't look like... Okay, does anyone think she looks like a dog?
Me, I'm raising
Aside
my hand.
from you, stop hogging all the screen time.
People need to make an animation. Okay, so you know how in like what's it called? What's the name of that channel you like? Yeah, you know how they always like animate the live streams and stuff? That needs to happen with us.
I
Like,
mean,
come
they don't
on.
do live stream, they just animate the episodes of Game Grumps.
Okay, but we should have animated.
Alright, go ahead.
Oh, live stream should be animated because it would be so funny. Like, come on, it would be. Like, can somebody please get on that? If you can animate, then I will give you my affection if you make that. Like, I don't have any money.
My affection.
I don't. I really don't. I'm so poor. Like, honestly. Please buy my music. Oh god. No.
No what?
Just no in general. Just what is wrong? What is happening?
Doing the fishnets.
You should make a gender swap version of Missy and Duke.
Oh, guess what? I already done that for Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon. That's one of your like drawings.
Yeah, I have like
Decide
every month
which
I do like a poll drawing and then I give them options and then they pick what they want to see.
Yeah.
So yeah, the one
And
on.
so yeah, but that's just a Patreon exclusive thing, so
Wow, that
yeah.
sounds snobbish as hell.
No, I'm just saying. Jeez. Will you animate leaves on the stream? Do you know that
I
song?
don't know.
'Cause I don't.
It's from Voltaire's like latest album.
Right.
Actually, I don't know about it because he hasn't uploaded the album to YouTube. Now, I did buy the album, but I don't know if I can just like start using music and then upload it to YouTube without him uploading it first. So it's all up to him actually.
Yeah.
Like if he's okay with that, then yeah.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
And that's it.
Can you tell them your Discord tag? They want to talk
No,
to you.
because I don't know what it is. Again, me not knowing how Discord works, it's a problem.
I thought you said Mina doesn't know how Discord works.
I mean, you
I was
also
like...
don't know how it works.
I was like, no. That's actually one thing that I don't know how to do. Like, I have the Amino, I have the Facebooks. I'm like an old woman. That's like, I know
The
how to work the
Facebooks.
Facebooks. I know how to
the
work the YouTube. The YouTube. Why are we doing this?
I don't know how you started, I was just following you.
Okay, true, but
I'm the actual old person here.
you're so not old. I don't know why this is a thing.
No, it's
You're
because
not.
like recently, I was having this bizarre
Recently,
thing where
I
I
became
forget
old.
how old I am. Which is such an
That's not
old people thing. It's
recently.
like 85, 86, I don't know, something in between there. Like, I legit forget exactly what my age is.
Yeah.
I actually go to me and I'm like, I am 26, right?
Yes. My dad asked yesterday, and I was like, yes, she's 26 because I've had to repeat it so many times for you. I'm
Yep.
like, yes.
Yes.
It does. It happens, like, all the time. We were just like, how old am I again?
Because I'm legit, I forget.
Uh-huh.
It's like you
How
stop
long is
counting
this stream going on for?
until I finish coloring the stickers.
It was a question. It wasn't something I was asking.
Yeah. Oh wait, you asked me?
No, it was a question that was asked. I
how
wasn't the one
long the
asked.
stream goes until I finish the stickers.
How many stickers do you have left, though?
That
'Cause that's
depends
not
if I want to
very-
do the one that like we appear in.
Ooh, do it!
Yeah, but like, okay, how long has the stream been going? How long do we have?
I think it's been like an hour and a half.
I mean, last time it was like 3 hours, so.
I think, but my brain is weird and I have mental problems, so don't hold me to
Triggers.
that.
You just throw that term like that.
What mental problems? If anyone's gonna use that, it's me. So
If anyone has the rights to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
There's
Any advice for artists trying to get recognized?
Yeah, basically, you need, like, it's really sad, but you actually really need luck for that.
Or a famous friend?
Or a famous friend, yeah, that helps too. Basically, the way I got famous, because I wasn't famous for a long time. I only became famous like recently, like 2 years ago. Basically, there was like a map. There was an animated map, the flyaway one, and that one was like a good plan. I was lucky enough to get a part in that, and
Yeah.
it was like on a fairly big channel, so I knew a lot of people would see that, and then it worked out for me. So basically, you have to like invest in promoting your stuff. You have, you have to invest in like promoting yourself in like platforms that you know a lot of people are gonna see that.
Yeah.
And also fan outs. Even though I don't like that, it does get you views. So at first, like you can use fan outs of famous things like Steven Universe and stuff, just to get views. Using Inktober because a lot of people would look at it.
Use the night.
What do you mean use the night? How do you use that?
Draw some fan art for the Vampire series.
Oh yeah, you can. I mean, that one would
and
be
then tag
nice
it
out there.
the Vampire series on Instagram, and
Or
then
has
you
been.
know that I will give it a like because I like everything that is tagged that on Instagram.
Well, yeah, but
like,
your one like doesn't make you famous, so I'm trying to.
Just know that I will like it.
Okay, good. That's a start. But,
yeah.
Yeah, basically just publish just put yourself everywhere you can. Eventually, people like you're gonna start gradually getting a crowd behind your art, and also like being consistent. You have to upload stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Stay fresh and
stay fresh. Like they go moldy if they don't do enough art.
And no, it's stay crunchy in soup. Whatever.
Ew, what?
No, no mind.
Why would they be in soup? No, I'm minding. I'm really minding right now.
No, let's ignore that.
No, let's not, because I don't know what that means.
Okay, basically, in Israel we have a thing called soup almonds. And soup almond is basically kind of like a mix of croutons and cereal for soups. So like it's tiny little yellow squares that you put in soups instead of croutons. And you're supposed to put like, they're supposed to stay crunchy in soup.
Yeah.
So that's why I mixed it between the cereal. But whatever.
Yeah. Do you pay for Photoshop and Adobe Animate?
Yes. I have a yearly, it costs a lot of money. So, but if you're
they were saying, does anyone get it free?
Yeah, you can get the very old versions, you can get them for free. Like you can just download them somewhere.
Somewhere, that's so helpful. Somewhere over the rainbow.
Oh. Yeah, do that. Oops.
Yeah, what? Go over the rainbow, then it will be there. Oh, that's what I do every time I want to go get some Photoshop, some free software. I just pop over the rainbow, come back.
I just find the leprechaun and go like, where's my stuff?
You can only do it if you're gay, though, to find the rainbow. You just like call upon it, and then so you can't do it because you're too straight. You just go out, you're like, woo, like some cool.
No, I'm gonna go out and be like, Dawn, I'm straight.
No, you can't do it. You're too straight. You can't do it. I'm saying that's what just gay people do. They just go out and be like,
straight.
woo.
Like some straight people, they have hope, but you're just beyond hope.
Yeah, you don't have. Yeah, you're beyond hope. You're beyond help now. I can't even help you
anymore. We're gonna have to stay straight for it. We're gonna have to break the news to your family that unfortunately you're straight, and that's.
When I come over in March, we have to like sit everyone down and I have to be like, guys, I have some unfortunate news and Daria wanted me here for moral support.
Yeah, it's like I
and
go
then you're
over
like...
to them and be like, Mom, Dad, sometimes I feel like I'm attracted to boys.
And then they're like, oh, no.
Then they're like, well, honey, we still love you. Like, at least I hope that's what they want to say. Yeah, they're like, you are disqualified from being our daughter.
Disqualified from what?
Fail.
Or the
F-
in life.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. I love how admin says vampire.
Oh, say
Why
it.
though?
Do a
Am I
remix.
saying in a particular vampire? Give me a beat, Daria. Go. Vampire.
That sounds
No, that's not a
terrible.
beat.
Do you remember
You
when I
need to
tried
do
doing the rap song?
what rap song?
The one where I tried
Oh,
doing
when
a
we were
rap
doing a
battle.
rap battle.
And then I was like, oh yeah, I can't rap, so never mind.
Yeah, because I can't remember what we were talking about. Oh yeah, we were talking about how I make lyrics so fast for like my songs and stuff. And so I come up with lyrics really easily on the spot. And so I was saying I could like easily do a rap battle, and then Daria was like, "So can I." And then
That was the stupidest thing. But just like
and then you were
slurring
just
words.
like struggling, and I was like, "Is she okay?"
Do we need to go to the doctor?
Do you like memes? Who doesn't like memes?
Yeah,
Everyone
memes
likes
are-
memes.
I mean, some of
Get
them
out,
are
that's
good.
ridiculous. Well, most of them are good,
I
but
would know about most of them, but some of them are good. Much like everything in the world. It doesn't
you
matter
know what Daria doesn't like? Shh, shh. You know what Daria doesn't like?
Don't do that.
Vines. I know. I
Why do
know.
you have
It's
to call me out
disgraceful.
on that?
It's disgraceful. It's terrible. How can you not like them?
I don't know. I mean, some of them are funny, but even the really
No.
funny ones are like, yeah, that was okay.
Embarrassing. Embarrassing.
Yeah.
What languages do we know?
Alright. How many languages do you know, Medea?
Well, I know Spanish and I know sign language.
Okay. I know
Go on, go gloat.
English, and that's it.
Yeah, you do know English, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
No, you don't. Go on, don't do that.
Okay, I know a little bit Japanese.
You do know quite a lot of Japanese.
I mean, I used to, but I haven't practiced in like a while because I used to have my anime days, but I haven't watched anime in forever, so yeah.
I really want to watch something. Because
Okay.
I finished Sabrina and now I feel weird. Like,
I feel empty on the inside.
yeah, it feels weird.
So sad.
Do you have WhatsApp? Because people keep asking about making a WhatsApp group.
Yeah, I have a WhatsApp, but I'm not really keen about giving my numbers to people.
Yeah,
My number.
same.
My one number.
I'd rather just speak on Facebook or something. You know, we should make like a group on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
That would be a good idea. Because, I mean, I'm on Amino, but, like, I always feel like I'm disconnected from that. Because, like, I don't like going on apps as much. I like using my laptop and stuff.
Appses?
Apps.
Okay.
Apps as much. What is wrong with you?
Apps.
Stop. Apps as much. So, like, I'd rather go on, like, Facebook and stuff. I don't know. What is this comment? Sweet hot potato. Hey, do you
Ooh,
remember
they're
that
talking
time you
about
put
me.
potato? Dude, do you remember that time that you put potatoes in the microwave and then you sent me a vlog of them and you were like,
Because they
"Oh,
were
look at them."
dancing.
Yeah, so she sent me this vlog of like potatoes and they were supposedly dancing, but I couldn't see anything because the microwave was dark. So I was like, "What am I
No,
looking
because the
at?"
microwave like has a net, and then you couldn't see past the net, and you're like, "What am I looking at?"
Yeah, because you were like going wild. Oh my god. Remember when the lemon thing happened? The crumpet, the crumpet
was
lemon.
So legit.
Oh my god, explain that. That was so funny.
Basically, I
was
found like
crying.
this life hack where apparently if you put like a bowl of water and like a slice of lemon or something like in the microwave, then it cleans it. And I tried it, but like without the water or something. I don't know. I found the one without the water, so I just put the lemon on a plate for like 2 minutes. And then when it came out, it was just like this weird lemon crumpet, and it was all burnt and crispy.
It was terrible. And then you sent me like a picture
Yeah,
of
and then I
it.
sent you a
of
selfie
you holding
with
it.
Yeah, and I had the face like, oh well.
I was sobbing. It looked like a burnt crumpet, and like it didn't even clean the microwave. It was just a disaster.
Oh
like
no,
it
it's
made
because like
everything
I only
worse.
put it there for like the amount of time they told you. Like you're supposed to put it there for like a minute or something. And my
Right,
dad was
right.
walking around, and he was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, I found this life hack that says that if you put a lemon, then it cleans it." So I put it for a minute, and nothing happened. So I just like walked away, and my dad just started like punching in numbers, like, "Oh, maybe if we'd stick it in for 10 more minutes, then." So it was just there for 10 minutes.
And then it got like burnt and like the microwave like exploded.
Oh no, the microwave exploded the one time I did. Like, I put popcorn in the microwave for 3 hours.
Daria!
When I was like 9.
Why? Why? Why would you do that?
Okay, basically what happened is that I was going to school in the morning, and like my parents
Okay,
weren't
wow.
home, so I went to have popcorn for lunch. So I just like put it in the microwave before I left, and I put it in for 3 hours so it would still be warm when I come back.
Yeah.
So I come back and like the whole house is like smoking.
Daria!
And then like I was
That's
so worried,
stupid.
so I took it and buried it in the garden. Like I didn't even throw it in the garbage because I didn't want my parents to figure out.
Surely they would though.
Yeah, they came back and like, why is the house burning? Like, why is there smoke all over the house? And I'm like, I don't know.
Actually, no. Once I tried to make melted chocolate in the microwave, and that was also a terrible idea.
Man, kids are dumb.
Have you ever tried to do that, like melt chocolate in the microwave? It like
Yeah, I do
burned
that all
it.
the time. Are you okay?
Disaster. Why would you do that? Why are you doing that? Why are you melting chocolate in the microwave?
Because sometimes when I make cakes, then you need melted chocolate.
You don't do it in the microwave,
You
hun.
can do that thing. I mean, you're supposed to do it on a bain marie or whatever, but I always do it
On a
on the
what?
microwave and it's fine.
That's no. That's no. That's like
That's
melt.
yes.
No, that's no.
That's no,
You-
that's yes.
No, that's
It's
terrible.
fine.
It's not.
It's-
Ow, I have like a bug bite on my back and I just scratched it and it really hurts. I'm
Okay,
just
but I
saying.
feel like we're starting to divert to a Skype call, so can we go back to the chat?
Okay. Yes, sorry, jeez, sorry. Which one is Daria here?
I am.
That's not
the
yeah,
one
that's
with the
her,
weird
not-
accent.
Well, they're just talking about the microwave thing, so it's fine. It's fine. How long do you plan on creating animations?
Forever.
Forever and ever until you die. Actually, that was another question. What do you think happens after you die?
Oh yeah, I answered that like one time on the previous one. I think what happens is what you believe in that's gonna happen. So if you believe
Yeah.
in heaven, then you're gonna go to heaven. If you believe in hell, you're gonna go to. If you believe nothing happens, then that's what's gonna happen. And that's like a running theme with the circus because, the circus is gonna be like really dark and philosophical.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if the vampire series is like, a horror comedy or like a black comedy or something like that, then the circus is just straight up horror. Like it's scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's about like people who die. So basically, they believed what was gonna happen to them is that they're gonna get punished, and that's what happened.
Yeah. Was that it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
was
Do
just
you want
saying.
an encore?
No, I was listening. I was reading. I was not listening. Like every
I
comment
never
I have.
listen.
Stop! That's attacking me.
I'm not
Um,
sorry.
Still, I was reading about people's kitchen disasters,
Ooh.
saying, I made melted chocolate and I burnt my hand. I made it too hot. One time I burnt water.
How do you burn water? Like the water just burst in flames. Maybe I should have poured the oil on the.
Oh yeah, God, I hate it when that happens. Actually, remember when I poured boiling water over my hand because I like dissociated while I was
Oh yeah, it
trying
happened,
to
like, a few
film my.
days ago.
That wasn't a few. That was months ago, Daria.
No, it wasn't. It was a few days ago.
It was months
It
ago.
was a few weeks
I burned my
ago.
hand.
Okay.
It was not.
Okay.
That was
fine.
months
Well,
ago. I burnt, and then my sister dropped her iPhone in a bucket of
That she
boiling
just
water.
jumped into the water.
Her whole body. She jumped into a bucket to get. Well, basically, at her work, they had like they're not actually meant to have boiling water, but they did. They had like full on boiling water in a bucket, and she dropped her phone in it, and being freaking out like she is, she dips her hand in it to try and get the phone instead of pouring out the bucket. And then she didn't, like, she got the phone, and then she was like, ow! So she let go of it, took her hand out, and then put it back in to try and grab it again.
Put the other hand in.
Yeah, and then she came, like, home because the place she works was, well, the place she worked because she's left now, but the place she worked was, like, an ice cream parlor, and it had, like, candy and stuff. And it was just at the bottom of my street.
Yeah, you know, every ice cream parlor needs a boiling pot of water.
What? Yeah, but it was it was like cleaning supplies. But yeah, and then she turned up at the door at like 10 p.m. or something, like with her hands shaking, like she has just been in a horror movie, like tears streaming down her face. And I was like, oh my god, what happened? She's like crying, she burnt her hands, her phone's gone. That phone never was fixed, really. So that was a bad time. But why was I even telling that story?
I don't know,
but anyway,
everyone told about the microwave stories.
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
Okay, what's going on in the chat?
They're still talking about. Oh wait, who's older? That would be Daria.
Yeah, I know. Like, which one of us even sounds old? Because I sound like a baby, all the time. But that's because
I probably sound older because I have a lower voice. My voice is so low.
I'm 5 years older than you.
Yeah, you're a lot older than me.
I mean, when I was
always
a
makes
kid...
jokes. For God's sake, here we go.
What?
I was just about to say this. I was just gonna say you always make jokes that when you were like 5, I would not. Yeah, like
I was twice your age. It's at one point in my life when I was 10, I was twice your age. There's actually, like, my brother always told me that when I was a kid, he said you had a really funny voice, like you sounded like Helium Girl. And I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And they also had like American the wisp that like kids have where they can't say the sound sh, so they say s over everything.
Aww. Rip.
Yeah. I had a fun voice. And everyone would always make fun of my voice, so thanks for that.
Aww.
Thanks, world.
Thanks, world. Like your past.
The whole world was making fun of me. And like I look like a child in general, so.
You interrupted me twice there. I hope you're happy.
I hope
you're happy now. Oh my god, twins! That's what I was thinking! Oh my god, we're so in sync. Okay.
So basically...
Do we fear death? I don't.
It depends. Not really. Like, I'm okay with... I mean, every time I dream I die. I'm so okay with that. But in real life, I'm like, I have stuff to do, so I'm not...
Yeah.
I don't have time for death right now.
Fair enough. Yeah, you got too much animation to do.
I'm like my dad. My dad is really not afraid of death. But that's because he has like a whole box of Horcruxes, which he won't share with me.
Oh, yeah. You need to explain that.
Okay, so basically my dad had his creepy walk basement. And then and the basement is like outside of the house. So my mom told me at some point when I was like 16 or something, and I was way into Harry Potter. She was like, go call your dad, lunch is ready. So I go there, and like he's in the middle of working on something, so he had like a folder opened, and I was like, Dad, Mom says food is ready. And he's like, okay. So he closes the folder and puts it back in the in the cabinet. And then like as I walk out like with him, I see from the corner of my eye that it says Horcruxes on the folder. But like I didn't say anything about it because I wasn't sure and I wasn't whatever. So like we had lunch, and then after lunch I was like, wait a minute, and I like ran back into the basement, and the folder's gone. Like it's not there, but it says it's gone, and I'm like, okay. And then like I went to him and I was like, so Dad, do you want to explain something about that folder? And he was like, what folder? You know, the one that says Horcruxes on it? Do you plan on making Horcruxes? Do you plan on splitting your soul? And he's just like, what's Horcruxes? And I'm like, don't play dumb with me.
And then you brought it up like...
Yeah, I brought it up years later, like to catch him off guard. I was, so Dad, how about those Horcruxes? He was like, what? And I'm like, he's so sneaky.
I wonder what would happen if you brought up like now. Like
then he would be like, what's Horcruxes? Like, yeah, I bet you don't know.
Are you sure? Are you actually sure it said Horcruxes on it?
You know what, I want to be sure, but then when I went checking it, the folder was gone. Like, it wasn't there and it said something. It was gone. He hid it.
Imagine if one day you find it, you're like, I knew it.
Yeah, I know. I actually already found like a sex book, but it wasn't really. It was something
What?
they got.
What?
It was something they got for their wedding or something. So it was really
Right.
old. It was like weirdly
Weird.
Kama Sutra-ish.
Okay.
Whatever. So like, yeah, ever since then I couldn't find anymore. Anyway, chat. Show up my brothers. I show up no family relatives listen to that. Anyway.
You said that as if you like want them to though, because like you know when people do that thing where they're like, I sure hope
Yeah, and I
nobody's
was, like,
give me
smiling as I said
£100 right now.
You
Yeah.
can hear I was smiling and I sure hope they won't find it.
Oh, they said I sound like a teenager.
Nice.
Actually, to be honest, sometimes I look like it. If I don't have like makeup on, people always say I look like I'm 16, and I'm like, okay.
Oh yeah, we
Like,
get
I
those like
saw-
child discounts all the time.
What, you and me?
Yeah, mostly me.
Yeah, we do actually. Because I saw like a friend of my mum's in the supermarket the other day, and they asked me like how my A levels were going. And if you don't know about like A levels in England, that's like the exams you take when you're like 17-ish. And so I was like, dude, I'm 21. Like, can you not?
Oh yeah, recently a lot of people started confusing me for my sister,
Oh yeah.
which is
That was
nice
weird.
because she looks nicer than me. So
Yeah.
I'm all
yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
What was I going then? Oh yeah, chat.
I can't remember. I'm reading it. Oh god, I want a shadow spawn from beyond the stars girlfriend so hard. Dude, don't we all? Like, honestly.
Wow.
I have no idea. I was just reading. Oh, best Christmas memory. But I don't think Daria even has any because
Nope.
she doesn't celebrate
Never
Christmas.
celebrate Christmas. The first Christmas I'm gonna celebrate is gonna be the best Christmas memory.
You should come to England and
But it's
celebrate Christmas.
cold.
It is cold, that's true. But oh yeah, can you second me on this? People in the chat, can you second me on this? Ice skating is festive, right? It's festive. Like it's a festive sport.
Yeah, because she wanted me to do like a sticker of Missy skating.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, it's ice skating, it's a festive thing. And then Daria was like, but we go ice skating all the time. And I was like, but it's festive still. Like it's still festive. I'm just saying. Okay, well, not we go ice skating all the time. We went like in
Once.
April when. Yeah, we went once, but I go ice skating all the time. So, but it is a festive thing, right? Like, back me up on that.
Yeah,
It
but
is
that's like
festive.
saying that cakes are festive because there's Christmas cakes.
But
Like,
it's
it
festive.
can
Like,
be festive, but it's not exclusively festive.
okay, listen, Daria. People are agreeing with me. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just saying they're agreeing with me. It's
But
festive.
it's not exclusively Christmas.
It's not exclusively Christmas,
Okay,
but
so
it is
done.
festive. Like,
It's
if
not
you
like you can
see,
be like, oh yeah, mistletoe, that's both Christmas and not
Oh
a
my
Christmas
God.
thing.
but it is like, it's still a festive thing. Like, I mean, even though I go year round, and Daria and I go together when we see each other, it's still like a festive thing. Like, the
Yeah, but not Christmas.
Yeah, it is though, because have you seen in London when it's Christmas? I forgot what to
No,
say.
I haven't actually.
Well, there's ice rinks, okay? There's ice rinks and it's festive and it's just festive, okay? People are backing me up, so they're backing me up so hard, so you're wrong. Accept it. Ding dong, you're wrong. So.
Alright.
What
I mean,
was
it's
that?
not fair. I don't know much about Christmas, so of course I'm wrong.
I was just saying it's festive and you didn't agree with me, but here we are. I'm just saying.
Hope it's gonna haunt you forever. Like I'm actually staying awake at night. Like, man, I was wrong.
You're like,
And that's
"Man,
when you
it
that
really
sad
was
gif.
festive." You send what?
Remember the sad gif I sent you when I said, what did I say by accent? I said shunged instead of shunned.
Oh yes.
And then you were like, you mean like I started explaining to you what it means, but like I just said it
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
So they, like the very sad gif, like I was wrong.
Yeah, and I
again.
was like, oh, do you mean shunned? And you were like,
yes.
Oh. um, they said, "What's the weather like in Israel? Do you get snow?"
We get snow like we get snow up north, like way up north, and in Jerusalem, because Jerusalem, even though it's in the center of the country, it's very high up in the mountains, so they get snow almost every year. But where I live, it's like the north, but not the extreme north, so we don't get snow almost at all.
Yeah.
But I have seen snow in my life because I can just travel to see snow. I just don't see it very often.
Yeah.
In fact, it's kind of hot. Like, it was raining here today. But,
Same.
yeah, but you're in England.
I'm still same.
I thought you guys I was sorry. So it was raining, but right now I'm actually kind of hot. So
You're always hot.
yeah, I'm always hot when I'm trying to walk and talk, and sometimes it's like, whoa, what a walkout.
Like you end the stream and you're like,
No, I
like,
legit, I sweat after I end the stream. I'm like, oh my god. And I almost never sweat. Like, I'm not a sweater.
Okay.
Just so you know. Put it on my
Wait.
resume.
You wear a sweater.
No, that I'm not a sweater.
Oh. Yeah, you put that at the top, like Daria Cohen, not a sweater, in capitals.
That's what it's gonna say on my tombstone. No, it's gonna say on my tombstone, she did more good than harm.
Oh yeah. Wait, why did I even say that again? Oh yeah, we were talking about like my life, and I was saying, oh, you do more good than harm, so it's fine, don't worry. So, and then you were like, I want that on my gravestone.
In that tone. I want that
Well-
on my gravestone. Like I said, like a ghost. Oh yeah, it's because I'm dead, so I need the tomb. Like I come back, it's like, put on my tombstone that I want that.
Like I put like just a basic gravestone, and then you come and like with a little pickaxe, and you're like, put it on my gravestone, Mina.
Why would I come with a pickaxe when I'm gonna kill people on my wedding? Not my wedding.
So
at
I
my
could like
death wedding.
pickaxe. Stop! So I could like pickaxe the name on the gravestone.
Okay, can we go back to the channel?
I'm. Did you ever draw teaching? Wait, what? Did you hand draw teaching? What does that mean? Or was it just your own Oh, okay. Did you have drawing lessons, or did you just learn from experience? I think that's what they mean.
Well, I did have drawing lessons, but most of the time I just learn what I know from experience, because you just have to do that a lot, and then eventually you'll get better. I know you hear that all the time, but you only hear that all the time because it's true. So.
Well, yeah, that's like the basic thing. Like, keep practicing, and then it's fine.
Yeah, everyone's just like, no, we need secrets. There's no secrets. We just need to do that a lot.
Yeah. Why didn't you do a stream for Thanksgiving?
I don't know, because I had no idea what to do with that.
Yeah, well, you don't really celebrate it.
No.
So.
Oh, I do want to do. I want to make like a speed drawing for both National Weed Day and St. Patrick's Day.
Why?
First of all, that's because Missy loves drinking, so she has to have that. And Duke likes
yeah,
smoking, so they both have their holidays.
It's not really a wine holiday, though, is it? And I
Yeah,
imagine
well, the
Missy
National
just
Weed
wine.
Holiday isn't really a smoking holiday. Well, it is, but like not that kind of smoking.
I mean, sure, I guess.
Exactly. What
But
are we talking
whatever.
about?
I was just reading the stream.
Yeah.
But it's just the basic stuff, so. People saying that they love the videos.
Thank you. Why do you say that in such a like, just the basic stuff?
What? I'm just saying. Oh, F5 the toaster failed their test today.
Who? What?
That sucks, man. Somebody in the chat, they failed their test today. Like, they had an exam in school, I guess, and they failed
That
it.
sucks.
That sucks, man. Would
Yeah.
you get, like, do you get to try it again? Or, like, do you have to have the score that they gave you? Is there nothing else? Because otherwise that would be lame. What's Missy and Duke's zodiac signs and birthdays?
Oh yeah, and Duke was born in the winter, but I'm not exactly gonna say when. And
Okay.
Missy is gonna have like her exact birth date in In episode 4, you'll be able to see that.
Yeah.
But she was born in the summer, so I'm not gonna say exactly like what it is. Might as well just say that.
Can someone use your characters in their own animations?
Yes. I mean, that depends.
Yeah, as long as you credit.
I mean, yeah, you should credit, and also like, but if you want to do like fan-made stuff, then by all means do it. I like finding those stuff. It's so, there's nothing more happy. Like, I always start my day with with looking at like fan art because it's so.
There's
uplifting.
nothing more happy.
Shut up. Oh my god, it's like that Listerine commercial. It's like, I always start my day with Listerine.
Oh my god, yes! I remember that. It's, what's the name of the guy that does that?
Penguin Zero.
Yeah, he did this video on this girl that, like, did this super fake morning routine where she has, like, balloons on either side of her bed, and she's like, I always start my day with Listerine, because she was sponsored by Listerine.
Yeah, and then every 5 seconds she talks about Listerine.
Yeah,
and then it's like, and I always use Listerine instead of milk in my cereal.
Yes. Oh, that was so stupid.
And then she goes in her Instagram and just looks at her own like feed.
Oh yeah, it's like I always scroll my Instagram feed, and then she scrolls her own Instagram feed.
No reading comments, just that.
Yeah, just like, you know, when you go straight onto your general feed, like you don't actually click on a photo or anything. That's just her. She scrolls her own photos and like glances at them, and I'm like, okay, I guess.
She forgot what she looks like.
What's Missy and Duke's favorite alcoholic drink?
I think Missy's wine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would be wine.
And Duke is like a lot more, you know, let's go down, let's get some cognac, some vodka, you know, that kind of thing.
He's like dancing on the table.
Get some White Russian. No, I don't. Get some. He's on the dance floor with his booze. And Missy's just like sitting there, like with her legs crossed and her glass of wine. She's like, I can't believe I'm related to him.
Reading her book.
Yeah. In a club.
Sofa. In the corner of the club. Would you ever sing on a live stream?
I already done that.
Yeah, we did that last time.
Yeah, I sang the Stronger Than You thing.
Yeah. What's the weirdest commercial that you've ever seen? Actually, you can talk about a lot of these because you know a lot of weird.
Israel has such weird commercials, man.
Yeah.
Okay, for my favorite weird commercial, is basically about, okay, so there's like this type of pastry that like you buy a frozen pastry and then you make it. It's like cheese pastry or something. So it starts with this family like sitting down for dinner and the mom like heats up this pastry, and then like the kid is out at the soccer field, and
this one.
Yeah, it's a pretty old one. It's like from a few years ago, but it's so good. So he's like at the soccer field and he's playing, but all the way to the soccer field he smells his mom like cooking the other pastry thing, and like he runs back home, and like all this time there's like this really emotional Hallmark music kind of thing, like all the family is gonna sit together, and like he runs home, he sits at the table, he starts eating with like the rest of the family, and like they all stop eating and they just look at this kid and they're like, whoa, you, like he's just some random kid walking and he looks at them and he's like, whoa, you, and keeps eating their pastry, and then like he puts the brand name. It's like, oh my god, that's so funny.
Yeah, it's just so like some stupid,
random kid goes inside and eats the food.
Yeah, you have some weird. Oh wait, tell the one about look them in the eyes. That one.
Oh yeah, that one is like about safety. I think that was like the actual last sticker. Unless I'm gonna do this one.
Okay.
Shall we? How long has the stream been going?
6, 7, 8.
2
hours.
Do you want me to finish this one then?
Yeah.
Chat. Not you. You're not objective.
Oh, I thought you said chat as in like from Miraculous Ladybug. Like you were personally talking to him as if he was speaking in the chat.
Yeah, sure.
Like, so what should I do? Chat? And then he just like turns around and he's like, I don't know. I think you should.
He turns around in his evil chair. Okay, so the commercial.
Why would he be evil?
I don't know. I've never seen that.
Oh
I
yeah,
know
sorry,
it's
go on
evil.
about the commercial.
The look them in the eye commercial. So it's basically
Yeah.
like about safety when you cross the road kind of thing. So like you see those people crossing the road, and it's not like they're on their
Oh yeah,
phone
that's
or whatever.
shocking.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't imagine you'd see that, but basically, so like the drivers are too busy to see the people crossing the road, so
Yeah.
they do whatever, and then when they make it, they like slam their brakes right before they hit them, and then they like get angry at the walkers. They're
Yeah.
just like, you should look me in the eyes when you cross the road. So, and I'm like, whoa, why are you getting angry at them? You didn't pay attention. Like, what? If they look you in the eyes, you'd see them better? I mean,
Stare
what?
them in the eyes.
No, and then, like, it's supposed to be, like, when you... It was supposed to be, like, a commercial for the people crossing the road. Like, it's your fault because you didn't look them in the eyes. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Such a dumb commercial. Like,
Yeah,
honestly.
like, you almost ran me over. Why are you yelling at me?
Yeah. Oh, look, here's one for that I can answer. What's your favorite Vine? Okay, so you know that Vine where it's like the guy crashes through the ceiling and it's like, hey Ron, hey Billy. That Vine?
I mean, actually, that was pretty funny. I'm not really a Vine person, but that one's funny.
Yeah, he full on crashes through the ceiling, like, he's like almost dead on the ground, and then the guy's like, hey Ron, hey Billy. And then the guy's like, that kind of hurt. He like full on crashes, like crashes into
coffee.
like, yeah, he crashes into like the whole side of the store, like, and it's on it's done on a, god damn it, what's it called? CCTV. It's done on CCTV, and it's just so stupid. But that's a hard question because I love so many Vines. Like, Vines are great. Okay, I reference them all the time, and Daria doesn't get it, so that's sad. Would you rather be a witch, vampire, or werewolf?
Well, I would rather be a vampire.
Well, okay, cool, and I'd rather be a witch.
Yeah,
so
but you're already a witch, so...
Yeah, I know, but...
Hence why I'm a witch.
I'm entertaining it.
Oh, look, the dog started barking.
Well, lucky Threnody exists then, because you can be your vampire and I can be my witch.
Oh, yeah.
Shocking. What?
Shocking.
Would you... Oh, okay, shocking. Wait, I have 6 fingers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh no, I do have 6 fingers.
Oh, yeah.
Daria? Daria?
Well, you wanted to be a witch.
Well, and becoming a witch automatically
like
gives you 6 fingers.
Too.
How did we not notice that? How did both of us not notice that?
That was like me. You always ask me like why I'm so cunning. And it's like, yeah, I just inserted another finger and you haven't noticed. Like, haha. My plan is complete.
That's why Daria's like little shadow self is like because she just gave me another finger. God damn it! How did we not? Finger. Honestly, how did we not? I mean,
to be fair, I know why I didn't notice that, and that's because you were talking to me while I was making that, so I got distracted. I don't know why you didn't notice that. You have not.
Yeah, because I was staring at it as well because you were like, isn't this that hand thing you do in like all your selfies? And I was like, yeah. What? Why are you laughing?
Because it's like that on the thumbnail.
It's so bad. I can't believe. God damn it!
No, everyone's gonna think you have 6 fingers in real life.
Spoiler alert! I don't have 6 fingers.
No, let's make it a thing. Let's make it an urban legend.
Oh, for God's sake! 6 finger as a Christmas gift.
Look, I got you an extra finger.
Thank you so much, Daria. Oh my god, I've always wanted another finger.
Yeah, it's awesome. Why have 5 when you can have more? I don't know what comes after 5, so why have 5 when you can have more?
You are a child.
I am.
Is it cold in your country? Well, it's not cold in Israel, that's for sure.
It's chilly because it's like December, but it's not cold.
In England. It is cold here, like, it's rainy, it's cold. I'm like, can you warm up, please, and thank you.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to
The
the
sidewalk.
Like I talk to the sun, like, hey, dude, shine over here, would
But
you?
there is no
Would you
sun.
shine?
Like the first thing you told me when you come to Israel is like, man, it's bright here.
It was bright. Like I needed like 5 sunglasses on.
Jeez. It's like, okay, there's this I don't know why I always bring up that story, but when I learned history of the arts, there's this artist called Jean Delacroix, which he was like an impressionist artist from France.
Mm-hmm.
And then at some point he wanted to have like a traveling journal when he went to, he called it the Orient, but he basically went to the Middle East.
Mm-hmm.
So basically,
Why are you going so slow? What's going on?
Because I just drew myself a mustache and was like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna leave it. Why not? Yeah, you're gonna get that. So basically, when he went to the Orient, since he came from Europe, like the moment he got there, and he got there like with all of his equipment, like all his oil paints and everything, but then when he got there, it was so bright that he couldn't use his oil colors anymore because for those of you who don't know, oil colors are really opaque.
Uh-huh.
So, like, whenever he tried painting stuff with it, it just came out way too dark. So we had to switch to watercolor. Because watercolor, like, way brighter. So that was something he, like, kept mentioning in his journal. It was like, oh my god, it's so bright here that, like, I have to have an entire new different color set. Like, he couldn't imagine colors can be that bright.
Daria, are you really gonna keep that
Yes.
mushroom? That mustache.
That's mushroom mustache.
Really?
Yes, really. Well, it works great. Look, it works
on the sticker. On the sticker, Daria.
No, but it's gonna be black, so you won't see them.
Fine. Fine. What's your weirdest food / worst food? Well, I can answer. I freaking hate onions. They're disgusting. They sneak up on you. They're in pasta sauces and they sneak up on you.
Like an onion jump scares you.
They're disgusting. Like you're eating your smooth pasta sauce, living your life, and then crunch. There's an onion, and it's like.
But it's not
get
crunchy
out.
if you cook it.
It's disgusting. I hate onions. I hate looking at them. I hate breathing near them.
I hate breathing with them. I hate
I just
hanging around with them. They never send me presents.
Yeah, I get them Christmas presents, and they get me Christmas presents. No, they just give me
they
pain.
Just make me cry. Okay, so my food is I hate cucumbers. Just the smell of them makes me gag.
Remember when your mum gave us cucumber thing?
Oh yeah, like my mom bought us falafel, and falafel usually has like a salad in it, and salad is basically just like tomatoes, cucumbers, and onions, I guess. So she got like the salads, and there was cucumber in it, and I'm like, great, now I can't eat it. And then like I felt really insulted that she doesn't know I hate cucumbers. Like, hello, don't you know me? And then I was like in the mood all day.
You were. I was like over her house, and she was sitting there like pouting, like, can't believe it. Like there was like an hour after it happened, and you were like sitting there like.
Yeah, you started talking about other things. And I guess like I was so salty about the whole cucumber thing because. Okay, my sister can't eat avocado or banana, like she's allergic to that. And my mom knows that. But no, me and the cucumber, that's too much. I won't bother to learn that.
It's terrible. Remember, and then you had to have that cucumber in water when you went to that restaurant.
Who puts cucumber in what? Like the watered cucumber. And then everyone was just like,
it was
such a paper slice, like it was so thin, and it just tainted the whole water with that cucumber smell. And then everyone was just like, why aren't you drinking water? Like, because it has cucumbers in it. And they were like, are you serious? It's like a sliver of cucumber. And they were like, stop making drama. And then like I was like, okay, fine, I'm gonna taste it. And then I almost barfed like all over the table, and everyone just like, wow, you're so dramatic. You don't really feel it. You're just making it up. And I'm like, no, I'm not. It's so bad. Even if I tasted it blindfolded, I could taste that.
It's so great. It's so funny though. Like that's what I do with onions.
Like I really like zucchini. That
thing
is tasty.
Yeah.
Cucumber can can they just leave? And like stuff that smell like cucumber. Like, what's the deal with making creams and stuff that smell like cucumber? Why would I want to smell that on me all the time?
Remember when I put on that cucumber eye gel that I found and I had an allergic reaction to it?
And I was like, we'll serve you right. See, they're the enemy.
That was so bad. I'm like allergic to everything, I swear. God. Take a breath.
People are gonna like walk in the stream right now and they're gonna see me with a mustache and be like, what's going on?
Is Leo and Missy gonna be a couple?
Nope. Leo is very much asexual.
Oh my god, same!
No, isn't he your favorite now?
Twins.
Like,
No,
I
he's
know
not my
he went on a
favorite.
date with her, but that was mostly because Missy just asked him and he was like, okay. Like, nothing happened. They didn't go for coffee afterwards. Nothing happened.
No, they didn't even have a date. It was just a setup to make Luke.
Yeah, they
to make Luke feel jealous.
Oh yeah, remember the one comment with someone calling Duke Dave? And I'm like,
oh my god,
that's
I
his
do.
canon name now.
I do remember that. I do remember that. There are some wacky comments, aren't there?
Yeah, it's awesome.
I love reading the comments. They're so
makes my
wacky.
days like make me laugh, and it's my ray of sunshine reading comments.
Yeah. Every day when Daria wakes up, she reads the comments.
Yeah.
Like every day, and looks at all the art, and because like when I was staying over and we had to like share a room, you couldn't like look at your stuff on your computer because I was sleeping. Yeah,
like
because
a knob.
Dude, it was like 10 a.m.
Yeah.
It was fine that I was sleeping, okay?
Alright.
I'm getting better. I got up at 9:30 today.
Woo.
It's a big thing for me, okay? A big thing.
Okay.
Hey, don't make fun. This is like that stupid thing that you made fun of my laugh. What was it?
No, you want me to do it right now?
Yeah, what was it? I can't remember. Yeah, I did a stupid laugh that was like weirdly Vocaloid, like an out of tune Vocaloid.
No, it was like an auto-tune Vocaloid.
Yeah, I did it on Skype, and then Daria, I was like, "You'll forget about that within like the week."
And then
she didn't
weeks
forget.
later.
Dude, that was only like 2 days ago. That
okay,
Skype.
But weeks later. You know, you
yeah,
don't
because
mess
the
with someone
Skypes
with
go
my
on so
caliber
long.
of memory. I'm gonna remember it till the day I die now.
No. Which is tastier, watermelons or apples?
Apples. I mean,
Well,
I
I
actually
don't
like
like
watermelon
either.
flavored things, but I
I
don't
like,
really.
yeah, same.
Because watermelon kind of have a weird fleshy texture, and I don't like it.
I freaking love watermelon juice though. Like that is the bop. That is a bop.
Yeah,
I love
we
that.
have like that really bad thing here that's kind of like watermelon water. I mean, it's kind of like flavored water. So one of them is like
Oh yeah,
watermelon
that.
and it
Yeah,
literally tastes like someone just took a styrofoam cup, poured some tap water in, and then like I don't know, put in a bunch of watermelon seeds. That's what it tastes like. Like it doesn't taste like water. It tastes like watermelon seeds. So it has a weird, gross
It's so
aftertaste.
gross.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's disgusting.
Do you like strawberries? I'm allergic to them, but a lot of people seem to like them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're like one of my favorite fruits, but raspberries is my favorite, and then strawberries is like a close second. But you don't really have fruits. You don't have berries in Israel,
I mean, we have them, but they're way expensive. You can only get them in like special places or frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So,
you don't
no,
have the thingy, which I forget what it's called.
The weird orange thing that
Yeah.
I had. Yeah, that was quite good. I did like that.
Apricot. It's not apricot, but it's something kumquat.
Yeah.
I don't know. It has a weird name.
Yeah. Wait, does Admin Chan have insomnia? Sort of, I guess.
How do they know?
Yeah, but it's more like, I don't know. It's just, it depends like what mood I'm in. Like if I'm really, really sad, then which is most of the time. But if I'm like really, really sad, then I'll have to lie awake for like ages. But if I'm just sort of sad, then I can get to sleep fairly fast. It depends. Depends on the mood. But still. What was the thing I was just gonna read? I forgot. Good. I really need to write this down. You know what? I'm gonna get a piece of paper and write stuff down so I don't lose it in the chat because it goes quite fast. Daria, are you the evil inside Duke's staff?
Ooh,
You're the
that's a
villain all
good
along.
one. Nope, I'm not.
I do quite like that though. That is quite good.
Nah, I'm not.
What's both of our favorite Husband Hotel characters?
Mine's Alistair. Yours is Veggie.
No, you know what? It isn't anymore.
So who is it?
The thing that you animated that looks like Eclipsa. The girl that looks like Eclipsa.
Well,
It's only in it for like
even
1
a
second.
character. It was a main or background character.
Exactly.
Alright.
Exactly. That's my favorite character. I like the look of them because they look like Eclipsa. So, and I do like Eclipsa a lot. So, I literally have to write stuff down. This is getting ridiculous. Oh, a lot of people went to bed.
Aw. I mean, I don't know what time it is right now, but sure, some people just joined in because time zones.
Yeah. Admin, please say aluminium. Aluminium. Oh, do you expect me to say aluminum? Depends, like, if you're American or if you're English.
What?
In
So
England, we say aluminium.
What?
Huh?
You say aluminium?
Aluminium is
What is
the
that?
British. Yeah, aluminum is American.
Yeah, that's actually kind of like a thing. Like in Israel, we speak American English for some reason.
Yeah, yeah.
So no one here knows like the British English.
Yeah. But you're missing out. Like, you spell everything in the American way as well. You spell, like, color.
Well, yeah, that's because the English here is just the American English, which is weird because Israel used to be like an English colonial.
Yeah.
And yet we still, like, we ride the car on the right side, which makes no sense.
Yeah.
Whatever. You failed.
Well, me personally.
Yeah, you personally enslaved my people.
Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. My bad. I was having a bad day.
Everyone's like, it's okay. We forgive you.
I was having a stressful day.
They're like, okay, you just need to say, forgive and forget. That's it.
What are our weirdest dreams?
Oh, damn. I don't know, the one where I was being chased by the Powerpuff Girls. I have a lot of weird dreams.
No, where your grandma sold you to Nazis.
No, it
I liked that one.
That one was
It
sad.
was
I woke
funny.
up crying.
It was.
It's
Oh
only like
God.
every time I have a dream, like even if at the moment it's really sad or scary or whatever, the moment I start telling people about it, everyone just like roll on the floor laughing. And I'm like,
I love it. It was so. It's the way that you tell it. Please tell her. It's so funny.
Can I say Nazis?
I've already said it, so.
Okay, fine. This is so demonetized now. Basically, living in a Jewish country, we do have like a lot of history with the Nazis here. There's like Memorial Days and everything, and like every year there's like Holocaust Day.
Yeah.
And then one time, my grandma was actually like, she's a Holocaust survivor. So
Yeah.
one time I had a dream where she was like hiding me in her house, like Anne Frank style. And then
Yeah.
like she heard a knock on the door and she's like, quick, hide behind the table, hide under the table. And then like came like a few Nazi officers, and they were like asking about me, and then she goes, yeah, she's under the table. And then they go and they're like grab me, and I just go, Grandma, please, like, help me, like, don't let them take me. And then, like, the moment we walk out, she's like, wait, and runs to them, and then she goes, like, she gets the wallet and goes, keep the change and give them some money. And then I woke up, like, crying. I'm like, no, my grandma sold me to the Nazis.
I love how she's like, wait, as if she's gonna come be like, no, my precious child.
My precious
but instead
grandchild.
she's like, keep the change.
Yeah, it's like, it really was the keep the change thing. There was like the extra salt on the wound.
Oh my god, it's so stupid. I have so many weird dreams that I can't even answer that, so sorry, but I'm a hard past that because I have too many weird dreams. So
Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of time to explain that.
yeah, they're very weird.
You should just write a book about that.
Well, you know what? I did, because Illyria is a dream I had.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun fact. Fun backstory fact. Suggestions on how to run away.
Okay.
Run
You
away
put your
from.
right foot in, put your left foot out. You put your I don't know how it goes, but basically you do that thing with your legs. You move them back and
Oh,
forth.
walking. I do that. I do that sometimes.
Huh?
The walking thing.
Yeah.
Do you do that?
Yeah.
I do that.
I just did today.
No.
Yeah. I thought we were
No.
gonna go out on a walk.
Oh my god! Yes, you did walk today. Oh, that's so weird. I like never do that. But
No, I just
whatever.
float whenever I need to.
Yeah, I just hover like.
I just
you know,
hold my
like
breath and appear where I need to be.
Yeah, I do that like ethereal thing where like you know how White Diamond stands in a T pose. I like stand in a T pose and then I just like raise and hover around.
Like a storm in a teapot.
Yeah, like like White Pearl. I just move around like White Pearl, like hovering.
She just glides.
I love her. Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Yeah, Daria has this ridiculous thing about coffee.
I have a coffee ritual.
Yeah, she has to have like a special glass, or she can't. Yeah, it has to be made by her. It has to be in the special shot glass, otherwise she can't have coffee.
I can't stand store-bought. Like I can't stand to order coffee in like restaurants or something because only the one I make is drinkable, and no one else. So it has to be the exact amount, the exact like size, the exact everything.
Yeah.
Or else it's gross. So.
It's so stupid. Well, I don't really like either. I mean, sometimes, rarely, I'll have tea, but I hate coffee, but rarely I'll have tea, and it has to be a special type of tea. It has to be red push tea, otherwise I don't really like it, and even then I don't really like it. It's just something I'll have if, like, I need something warm, like if I have a cold or something, and I need something warm to soothe my throat. That's the only time I'll really...
The funny thing about coffee is that it actually makes me fall asleep. Because I'm weird.
What?
Yeah, like whenever I can't drink coffee before I go on a ride on a drive because then it's like I'm always falling asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm weird. I'm an alien.
You are an alien, aren't you?
I don't know. Am I an alien, a vampire, a mermaid, a sand mermaid, or a cyborg? What am I?
Sand mermaid. Sand mermaid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look, I have 5 fingers now.
What?
5 fingers. It's changed.
Yeah, I reconsidered.
Oh, Admin Chan, how do you say garage? Oh, well, there you go, garage. Actually, sometimes it will change. Sometimes I will say garage, but most of the time it will be garage.
It sounds like Gary.
Gary. Yeah, my cousin Gary.
My cousin Garage.
What cartoons are famous in Israel?
Jeez. Usually the ones that are famous in the States. Because Israel is very much a carbon copy of America at that point. Like, we really try to be like America.
We try so hard.
You know. What's famous right now? I have no idea. But we did have Arthur. Lots of Arthur. And, it like it was like the most viewed cartoon at some point, and it's such a good cartoon, and you hate it for some reason.
I don't hate it. I just find it funny how you're like how you randomly quote
Episode
things,
5,
and then I'll be like,
12,
"Excuse
scene.
me." Yeah, you're like scene 5, clip 2, on the 3.5 mark on the, and I'm like, what? How do you know so much about Arthur?
Because I've seen like so much of it.
I know you have.
So why do you ask?
I was just saying. What's your favorite animal / gemstone?
My favorite I used to have a favorite. Oh yeah, my favorite gemstone is Geminite.
Classic.
Yeah. And my favorite animal is the common house cat. I mean, it doesn't have to be a house cat. It can just be a cat in general.
Daria is obsessed with cats.
I know, I'm a cat lady.
Always has been, always will be. Remember when your friends asked you to choose, like, whether you choose cats or them? They were like, it's the cats or it's us, and you were like,
of course
cats.
It's you. No, I said, of course it's you, because I didn't want it. So, but then, even back then, I was just like, of course I choose cat. Why are you kidding me? Cats are forever, and friends are not. So, you know.
Wow. Would you choose a cat over me?
Not at the moment.
At at the moment. Like, maybe tomorrow you will, but...
And yeah, you're gonna have to ask me that occasionally. Like, every few hours I'll be like, okay, right now I'm not so... I mean, this cat is really cute, so I'm not sure.
That's so rude.
Nah, it's me. That's me.
Wait, I didn't answer. Mine is, my favorite animal is bats right now. And my favorite gemstone is Larimar. It's a good gemstone. Classic. Sort of like bluey, turquoisey. It's a mood, okay? But
Yeah,
I mean, I like so
Gemini.
many gemstones. Yeah, but it's hard for me to choose a gemstone because I have so many
there's a lot of
favorites.
cool gemstones.
Yeah. So it's really hard to choose that. And I have like a ton. Like in real life, I mean. I have a ton of gemstones because I have them for like when I do spells and stuff. I have like a bunch on my bookshelf. Why did I say that so aggressively? I was like, a bunch. Sorry for that, guys. God damn it, I forgot what I was asking again. This paper is too full. I need a new piece of paper. You know what, I'm just gonna go scroll up in the stream instead.
Man, if only there was like this invention, this tiny little device you can just write stuff in.
What?
Yeah, it's called a phone, Mina.
Oh, what? Well, I don't like typing on the phones. It's annoying.
Okay, fine.
And I'm trying to read the chat at the same time. Admin Chan, are you British? You sound British to me. Yes, I'm British.
Yeah, but
well,
you can also be
I guess I'm
Texan
British.
if you want.
I can be American if I want to be, or I can be British, but I live in England. That's what matters.
I live
in
British.
Britain. What is your favorite song? Daria.
Oh, The Night. I mean, it used to be.
Okay.
I haven't
Wow,
listened to it for a while because, like, I don't know how many of you try that, but if you do an animation of something, then once you're done, you can never listen to that song again.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why. A lot of people would agree with that. I don't know why it happens, but
yeah.
I basically had to sacrifice my favorite song to bring you the night. So
imagine
now I have no favorite song.
Imagine if you were working on the song that you like, and then you can't listen to your own song because you listened to it too many times because you're working on it. Because that's what I feel like.
Yeah.
So, that's my life. I can't listen to Threnody anymore because I listened to it too many times, and I'm like, ew.
Yeah,
like I start singing.
Animation.
Yeah, because you start singing, and then I'm like, I've heard this so many times. Like the same starting note. I'm like, ew, shut up, Mina. And my favorite song I think at the moment is Still Bullet on the Tracks by the Vincent Black Shadow. It changes though, like all the time. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's a thing. Like I have a lot of songs I want to listen to, so I don't really have a single one I can be like, oh, that's my favorite. It's kind of like saying what's my favorite movie. I would have a favorite horror movie, a favorite what?
Yeah, that's opening a tin of worms when you ask what your favorite movie is.
Everyone's like, so what is your favorite movie?
Go on then.
No, that's it. No one asked.
No, because you clearly want to talk about it, so
no,
go
I don't
on.
Really. I was just bringing it up as like.
Yes, you do, because they are going to ask now.
I don't. I like talking about my most hated movies way more because there's less of them.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
But choose one.
About my most hated movie. I have like 10. I have my top 10 list for hated movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So basically, I don't know which one. I think number one has to be like The Skin I Live In, which is by this Almodovar guy.
Uh-huh.
It has Antonio Banderas in it. And it was basically also like, it was both my most hated movie and my worst date I've ever had. It was supposed to be like a pity date.
Okay.
Oh, it was such a bad time, and that movie was so awkward, and yeah, that was terrible. I felt so unclean after I was watching it. Don't watch that movie. I feel bad for it. I feel bad for the poor boy I went on a pity date with, and then like after we were done, he just ran away.
Rip.
Yeah. Which I mentioned the other ones.
Yeah, go on.
My second most hated movie is Funny Games. the original.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fine because I usually forget that that movie even exists. Because I just blocked it or something.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I don't like that movie.
Wait, hold on. Mina tell Daria to look at her fingers, the pinky fingers.
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah, what about that?
It's a little bit
Looks
fading,
fine to me.
I guess.
It's a little bit funny. Admin Shan, I live in England too. Oh, cool. Where in England do you live?
She said and waited
milk
for...
or cereal first?
Oh, cereal.
Milk or cereal first?
Cereal.
Yeah.
Don't be mad at
And we
me.
both don't have real milk because we're both vegan.
Yeah.
Huh?
I mean, we have the better milk.
Did you just say, are you mad at me?
Yeah, it sounds like milk or cereal, Daria. It's like you're aiming a gun at me. It's like,
Oh yeah, I'm furious with you. I'm like, I'm leaving the live stream. Bye.
Yeah, we're
both vegan, so we have like, well, I have coconut milk, and what do you have again?
Almond milk.
Yeah, but I don't really eat cereal that much, so I can't really make
unless it's the
snap
Oreos.
judgment on that anyway. Yeah.
And actually, we should. I mean, how many people have the Oreo cereal?
That Oreo cereal is a bot.
Because
like,
for
I
some
literally
reason,
can't wait
in
till
Israel,
March
but you
just so
don't
I can
have it
have
in
the cereal.
England.
I mean, also for you.
What?
Yeah, because it's good. Like, that's why I want to come in March.
Yeah,
so
but how come you
cereal.
don't have it in England?
Like, also see you, but mostly cereal.
Yeah, I want to see. Like, you want the cereal to pick you up from the airport?
And then we like rush into each other's arms like those best friend posts where you meet your you meet your internet friend and it's like music like do 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 do.
Yeah, and then like when
they like
we
run
actually
at
met
each other. Yeah, and then I'm just like, yo.
Yeah, we're both just like, hey, and then I went and got a snack from the vending machine. At least trying to, because that thing was
like
so
for the
complicated.
first time. Yeah.
We're just standing there for 20 minutes, and you're just like, hi, how's it going? Like, hold on. I want to get a snack.
Yeah, because, well, I did wave at you so enthusiastically, though. Like, when I
was just
got my bag, I was
tired.
like, hi!
I was so tired because I was waiting for you there for like 4 hours.
my flight was so delayed.
What?
I know, because my flight was delayed. That was not on me. That was not on me.
Yeah.
That wasn't on me. That wasn't my fault.
You sabotaged your own flight.
That the flight was delayed. I was like, oh, I have to see Daria. Do I really have to?
Oh, I wish I could get some more time.
What thing do you always carry with you?
I used to have a wristwatch. I don't have that anymore, so I don't know, I guess earrings.
Lame.
Earrings on me.
Such a nerd. I always have my phone with me.
Oh yeah.
Mostly because I'm always messaging Daria, like, all the time. I'm always messaging you, like, all the time. My dad's always like, do you ever stop talking to Daria? And then I'm like typing to Daria and I'm like, nope.
And you're like, maybe?
Occasionally, when she goes to bed.
No, you just keep messaging.
Favorite
like,
horror
I wake
movie.
up and there's 20 messages.
You opened a tin of worms. Huh?
I just like wake up and there's 20 messages. So even when I don't respond, you still message
Well,
me.
actually, usually that's... Yeah, but that's usually me that wakes up to your messages because you wake up before me, so...
Well, yeah, but then sometimes
but
like,
anyway...
I said I go... Okay, fine. Yeah.
Anyway, Lauren was like, favorite horror movie then, and I was like, you just opened a tin of worms, mate. So,
like, I actually get my glasses out and my list and go... Very well. 1985. My favorite horror movie is actually In the Mouth of Madness.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
But that's it. You're not going to talk about horror movies and
like
your obsession with them.
You actually don't see horror movies. I've seen horror movies all the time, but most of them are pretty bad. Like, let's be honest. But even though they're bad, like, you could make the argument that In the Mouth of Madness is kind of a bad B movie. I don't know, but I really like
Okay.
the way it's like it's so Lovecraftian because most of the Lovecraft horror movies are really lame, and that one is like the best Lovecraft movie without even being about Lovecraft.
Okay.
So I don't know, I like that one, and also The Thing, again by John Carpenter, great movie. And I don't know what I was going with.
Classic.
And I guess The Ring is also very like the
Okay.
American version.
I haven't seen, so.
Yeah, you don't watch horror movies.
Yeah, I don't really like horror movies. It's not that I don't like the like gruesomeness or the like darkness of it. I just don't like the jump scares. They like set off my anxiety like hella.
Yeah.
And I'm like, can you not? So.
I mean, you get used to it. It's so formulaic.
Oh, it's they say Daria's. Huh?
What?
What did you say?
The jump scares are so formulaic that you kind of know when they're gonna happen, so you're not being afraid of it anymore.
Still, and they say that your pinky isn't lined.
Yes, it is.
Isn't it? Oh yeah, it is. Well, it is to me.
It's fine now. It wasn't before when I fixed it.
Oh right, okay. How long have we both been vegan?
You've been vegetarian before me, but I just jumped straight from an omnivore to veganism. So I've been vegan for about a year now.
I've been vegan for a few months, but
you've been a vegetarian for like
since
your
I was
whole
like
life.
6. Yeah, I've been vegetarian for like ever, but recently I started being vegan. But I'm gonna say recently, it was a few months ago. I can't really put my finger on exactly when, but yeah. Do you have cats?
Oh yay! Like you don't, but I have 4 cats. That's because my dad is basically a crazy cat lady. So
my favorite is Nikki.
Yeah, your favorite.
Nikki looks like me in cat form.
Yeah, we basically have this gay cat. Like we don't know if he's gay, but he's very. I don't know. I think he's gay. He's like 18 years old. It's crazy. He's really old. And he's this white cat, and he's so friendly, and everyone loves him. And my other 2, like I have this one extra cat, this one bonus cat.
Okay.
I mean, all of our cats are
evil in this.
What?
Look at me. I look like a demon.
No, you're fine.
Without my skin. Anyway, sorry. Yeah.
So we have like 4 cats. We have 3 tuxedo cats and 1 white one. So the 2 tuxedo cats we have are like brother and sister, and they're such jerks. I don't know why, but they're like so whiny and jerky and evil. But, they're even evil towards each other. I don't get that. But aside from them, we also have like this one other cat who's like, somehow she won the lottery for most misfortune to ever come upon a cat. She has so many problems. She has like, she lost her tail at some point, like something heavy fell on her, so she had to add like an amputation to get rid of the tail. And she also has like this incurable skin problem, which is like unknown for in science, to the point where like we took her to so many vets and neither one of them could tell what she has. And then eventually one of them did like a biopsy, and like after a while they just call us and they're like, dudes, you gotta come over here like right now. And we were like, what happened? Just come over, like you have to come over. And basically what happened is that this cat somehow, she's the first documented case in history to have like some type of a skin parasite that to this day was only could be found on dogs and only in Spain or something wild. Really weird. And so it was like so weird and rare that they had to like actually take a picture of her to a vet medical book.
Yeah.
So and then like even though they figured out what she has, for some reason they still couldn't cure it. So to this day she looks kind of like a zombie cat.
Yeah.
But I like her. She's so paranoid because she's been to the vet so many times. She's like traumatized. So every time someone comes near her, she just runs away.
Bless.
But when I come near her, she likes me, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It's like she wants to be petted a lot.
Yeah, she's cute.
I mean,
she's from me though.
Oh yeah, and she also
Yeah,
had like the thing.
well, she sort of came up to me and then ran away.
Oh yeah. I mean, because she wants to be pet. Like as soon as you start petting her, then she's like happy. But like she won't let you pet her, so that's weird. And also like she has a very misfortunate case of like basically I adopted her because she was being abandoned like somewhere next to our house, and then like I found her and I brought her in, and then I named her Misa, like from Death Note.
Yeah.
So, but I wasn't home at the time, like when my mom took her to get her neutered or spayed or whatever. So she asked me. She forgot what her name was, so she basically told the vets her name is Misu, like the soup. So today, like to this day, she's Misu now. Actually, it's miso soup, but like we call her Misu.
Aww.
And that's just because my mom just forgot her name, and she also like she wanted to get like a discount at the vet for like the spaying surgery. So she said she's a street cat because she is a street cat. Like we adopted her. But then because she said she's a street cat, they assumed she's gonna go back to the street afterwards. So they did a thing where they cut off the corner of her ear.
No.
So yeah, to this day, like her right ear is like missing a piece.
Little baby.
Yeah, but they don't mind. It's fine. I still love her, even though she's weird and zombie looking. And she has like the skin thing where she just has folds of skin and she looks weird.
Aww.
Yeah, she's just like, she's fine.
Your cats are cool.
Yeah, every one of them has like a weird backstory.
Tragic backstory.
Yeah, like with my dog. Let's talk about
Oh yeah. Yeah. You gonna say it?
I don't know, does Enzo have a sad backstory?
No.
Okay, so my dog basically like my family is very much against buying pets because like it's more important to adopt cats. Not cats, to adopt pets.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the dog we have right now is a Pekingese. And we got him right after our previous dog died, which I really didn't like. My previous dog, he was kind of a dick.
Yeah.
So after my previous dog died, then my mom got like a phone call from her friends, and they said, oh, we have like this dog that's like is waiting for adoption, and he's so cute and he's so small and he's a Pekingese, and like you should come and see him. So we drove for like 5 hours to get to him. And the moment we got there, he was like bigger than our previous dog. So my mom got there and she's like, okay, where's the small dog? Like she was, I was told to get a small dog, and like he's so cute and I love him.
So cute.
So like even though we adopted him, he's still a purebred Pekingese. But
his face is all smushed and he can't breathe good.
Like even though he's a Pekingese, he's like ginormous. He's like a truck Pekingese.
We always say that our dogs are like the opposite to each other, because I have a Whippet and he's got like a long nose and like skinny,
and he has like short fur.
Yeah, and they're like opposites. Schnoodle and Enzo are like opposites.
Schnoodle is my dog, because when we got him, he was already like 2 years old, so he already had a name, and his name was Noodle because he was like long.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, well, that's a stupid name, but we couldn't change it because he already like responded to that name, so she just named him Schnoodle.
Yeah.
But to this day, like every day she comes up with a different name for him, so I guess it doesn't really, like she would call him Jojo or Sumi or Susu,
and you never know who she's talking to.
Yeah, and, like, because she called us Jojo as well, so like she says Jojo, and I'm like, who are you talking to, me or the dog?
Yeah. Oh, and yes, Kat, I'm still here. I just because we're already talking, so I have to like wait till we're finished talking to start like ask a question again.
Sorry.
But I will now.
Yeah. Questions.
Yeah. Have we seen Ed's World?
No.
Well, I have. But they actually have a stand at Comic-Con. They have a stall. The people that created Ed's World. And you can go and like talk to them and get autographs and stuff. And that brings me to another thing where they said, would you come to Texas and do an autograph signing? Well, I'm not going. I don't think either of us are going to be going to America anytime soon.
It's a very long journey.
But yeah, it's long. It's very expensive. And
if you want to fund it, then go ahead.
Yeah, if you want to fund our visit to America, sure.
Yeah, but we only go
I
with
think
the
for
business
now.
class.
I think for now I'll just focus on England and going to Comic-Con in England. Um, can we hear swearing? We already swore
Yeah,
like
unfortunately.
ages ago. We
Yeah, you
can't
wanna
do
hear the
more.
juicy stuff, then go. Go and take it. I cursed there like a sailor. I cursed
Yeah, on
all
the actually that is true. On the Patreon streams, we both swear a lot. So,
Yeah, because we're grown adults.
Kat, I don't know how to make you a mod. I would, but I don't. I think Daria needs to do that.
What's a mod?
A moderator in the chat. Like,
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah,
I'm
because
gonna
I
have to
can't
check
do
it out
that.
later.
Yeah, we'll try and do it for the next stream though, because basically everyone's talking Russian, and I can't understand it. And then Kat was like, "You'll need a mod in here who knows Russian." Wiggles eyebrows because they know Russian, and and I'm like, I can't make you a mod. I want to, but I can't. Okay.
No one can. It's
Have
impossible.
And then I like stay awake at night, like, God, I can't believe I didn't
You
make
see
them
that
a mod.
candlelight, like, gotta find the answer.
Like got a huge whiteboard and like writing equations on it and stuff. Anyway, have I been to Ireland? Yes, I've been to Dublin. Because I had a ex-best friend who lived in Ireland that I went to go visit for like a couple of weeks. But that's the only time I've been to Ireland. You haven't been to Ireland, have you, Daria?
No, but ironically enough, it's like my whole family's been to Ireland except for me.
Weird.
Which is like when I had my 2 weeks boyfriend, then he said we would go to Ireland, but then we broke up like after 2 weeks. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Love how he's always still called 2 weeks boyfriend. Like he doesn't have a name. He's just 2 weeks boyfriend.
Well, yeah, it's like Oak Tree Guy. He
Yeah,
also
true.
had a name, but I just call him the guy, which is literally just called
Yeah,
the guy.
The guy.
Yeah. But it has to be in that tone. Like you can't just say the guy. You have to say the guy.
Yeah. And what it was like was, I think a lot of stuff is green in Ireland. I know that sounds stereotypical.
But it's
but
true. There's lots of rain.
Yeah, when I went to Dublin, there was a lot of green. Like bus stops are green. It actually just mostly reminded me of parts of London, to be honest. It wasn't that different to what I'm used to, so I can't really make a snap judgment on it because I'm too used to it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you have to make a judgment on like, so what Israel has been like.
Israel is loud and
obnoxious.
Loud and hot and very sunny and bright and lots of bright white everywhere. It's so white compared to London, which
white.
is because London's all grey and like rainy. It's a mood.
Yeah, it's so
yeah, but then according to your sister, I wasn't even looking around. I was just staring at you the whole time, like enamored, like with like stars in my eyes, like Steven Universe, like. Yeah, because I was meeting my idol. Okay. Rest and relaxation ideas. Well, Daria's not going to answer that because she doesn't rest or relax.
I don't know, sleeping is a good rest activity.
Yeah, you can't even answer. Like, you don't ever rest. Like
getting
it never
up
ends.
the chair is a good resting activity.
I like having baths, and when I say I mean long baths, I mean really
hate
long.
Taking baths. I know it's weird.
Yeah, I know you hate it, but I like it. I can stay in there for hours. Like, oh, good time.
I don't know why people love baths so much. It's kind of, you swimming in your own filth.
It's good because you can put like a bath bomb in, have a blast.
We don't
like,
have that.
And then I can like call you on Skype, and then I can talk to you while I'm in the bath.
Can't you just
and it's like,
hold yourself together for 2 minutes and then call me?
No. It's not on video chat, by the way. Don't get any weird ideas. It's on voice call.
Yeah, we send each other nudes all the time.
Stop, because you know what they're like.
Yeah, I know. Sorry to raise your hopes up, but no, we haven't done anything naughty. Yet.
Oh my god, twins! We're so in sync. Okay. So is this your last stream of the year?
Well, yes. Yes, it is.
No, because we'll have a Patreon one since
well,
then.
yeah, but I think they're talking about, like, the main one.
Right. Yeah, I guess.
Then,
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's a thing. What's your Instagram admin? I.miss dot
Why do you sound so
me
angry?
with the me is like, you know what? I'm just gonna type it in the chat. You know what? I bet Kat already answered that, and I'm just still answering it anyway. Anyway, my significant other is a fictional character. Me too, dude.
Oh yeah,
Blue
so
Diamond.
true.
Fictional characters are the best ones.
They're so better than their real life counterpart.
They are, though. Actually, aside from like a very select few people, I'd rather have the fictional characters. They're good time. If we gave you money, would you come for real? What, like come to America?
Yes.
If you gave us money to come to America, we would definitely come. But I don't think that's really something that would be a lot of money because the flights are just so expensive. Yeah, I mean like a lot of money. It's not something you can just like casually support on Patreon. It really would be a lot of money, especially for both of us. Like,
because we both live really far away from the States.
Yeah, it would be. I think the best chance would be to do something. I mean, something in London would be the best chance because, it would be easier for Daria to come to London than to go all the way to America. So, yeah, but even
in
that
Israel,
costs
just
a
do
lot.
it in Israel and that's it.
Well, yeah, but who's honestly doing stuff in Israel? No one's doing
Me.
that.
I am. It's most convenient to me.
Sure.
I can still see the outlines of my mustache.
How about a 1-year calendar? Oh yeah, you know what? You should do a calendar.
I actually wanna do a 1-year calendar, but it's like you have to figure out how to structure it because it's not as simple as just like printing it. And okay, here's the thing. From my experience in college, we had this one course called like children's illustration course or something like that. So at the end of the year, we had to print a book.
Yeah.
And it was an experience I never want to do again.
Yeah.
Terrible. I hate the print world. It's so, like, I wouldn't say complicated, but it's like so inconvenienced.
Yeah.
And basically, like, the guy who was supposed to make the cover for my book was like this weird misogynistic man. He like gross girls or something. So he just like whenever a girl needed him to do something, he just like made her life a living hell for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just like I really don't wanna experience the whole printing thing again. Like printing single drawings is fine.
Yeah.
Because it's simple, but like starting printing more complex things, it's so like if someone else would do that for me, then sure. But like me myself, I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, yeah. I would totally have that calendar. Well, actually, at the moment I have Steven Universe calendar, but
yeah,
I would
want
also
to make a calendar.
I would also have a Daria Cohen calendar. I want just my room to be Daria Cohen themed. That would be such a mood.
I mean,
and then you like come in my
room, and each corner is like devoted to something else.
Yeah, I do though, because I have my Steven Universe. I do have a Daria section. That's like the above my bed sort of section is the Daria section, and but that will grow. And then then like when you come to my house in May, it's just like pictures of you, like everywhere.
You can hear the unsettling music in the background, like Mina.
There's like a little
stay forever and ever.
There's like a little shrine with like your toothbrush.
With like my hair and my toenails or something.
Remember when I was like, I want to get some hair from Bernadette so I could cast a hex on her? There's this woman that was like in my therapy who was, I hate her. She's so bad. But when you hex a person, you need like a tag lock of them, which is like a piece of them. So like their blood or hair or something, or even a picture of them. But I didn't have any of those things, and I just basically just took some hair.
And I think we are done here.
No.
Yeah, it's been 3 hours. It's been just as long as the last stream, even though I did everything in advance. Well, I did one more sticker this time. I did 5.
Yeah.
So it's good.
I feel so bad that I didn't manage to answer every single question, even though it's physically incapable.
Like, it's impossible. I'm sorry.
And also, I did join that group that you made, Kat. Can you, like, promote that on the chat? Can you promote that chat the group that you made? Sorry. And then everyone can go find it. And yeah, it was aggressive hexing because I hate this woman. And you know what makes it worse? Like, I spoke to the 2 people that, like, run the group, like, the therapy group, and I was like, yeah, I can't be comfortable talking in this group because this woman's here. And then the people were like, she has no idea what she did wrong. She has no idea why you hate her. And I was like, she knows. She knows very well what she did wrong. I hate this woman.
Okay,
I'm just saying.
On that lovely note, yeah, I'm gonna finish editing the stickers. I'm gonna put them for sale on Redbubble, and then I'm gonna put the link there.
Okay.
Right? Thank you also very much.
Kat deleted the thing.
What?
The group. Kat deleted the group. Fine. You know what? I'll make a new group. I'll figure out something. We'll figure it out after.
All right. So thank you also very much for joining us. I had a lot. I had a lot of time. I don't know. I enjoyed it very much. I hope you did
My
too.
favorite sticker is me.
What?
My favorite of the stickers is the one of me.
You are terrible. Anyway.
I know.
Thank you also very much for joining us. I love you all, my pretty darlings. Stay evil. Bye.
Bye.